Okay. Here we are again. Feels like forever since I did this. Should probably indicate how much stress I've had the past few days. Oh. It's like they're trying to push me into therapy, I swear. Anyway, enough about my problems. We'll get started with this in just a couple of minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to take a moment of meditation because I haven't gotten one of those in days. Fuck, man. Oh, I was attempting to take my moment of meditation, and then I'm like, wait a minute, why do I feel like my breathing is a little bit tougher right now than normal? And it's because of the fact that I didn't dust this friggin' microphone stand before I used it, and it hasn't been used in 6 days, so it's as dusty as 6 days have allowed it to be. So that's why my breathing is a little bit bleh, and probably why I'll be sneezing a little bit during the stream, because as if the smoke wasn't bad enough from the wildfires blowing, hundreds of miles down south to hit us. Now we got this. Between the smoke and the dust, it's a wonder I can see. Let's get started. So I quit bitching. I don't think I'll stop bitching just because of the fact that we're starting, but, Yeah, I didn't really think about it when we came to this town. I'm like, they live in a valley with a bunch of potential rock slides. It's probably no big deal. They're probably used to it. But having not played this since before I was aware of the current circumstances of my household, I realize now that all it takes is one decision that's outside of your control to put you under a ton of stress. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Tales of Xillia, the stream edition. I forget if I bought food last time. But last time we made it to Shandu. We have a plan. We were originally going to go through Fezabel Marsh in order to get to Fenmont. But that's looking like a no-go because the spirit climbs are currently on strike, almost as badly as the actors and writers are on strike here in the United States. So because of the fact of that, we're going to have to find another way around. And it's looking like the wyverns here in Shandu are going to be our best hope. So we get to go explore the town today and see what we can do about the wyverns. I also forget if I did any shop expansion since last time. Oh, now you give me bird materials ×3 on here. Not that I need them. I already got them on the one that I care about. So, oh, that reminds me of something. I do actually want to go back to the accessory shop. Because I remembered that, when you buy stuff at the shops, you get a bunch of shop expansion points. So.
The allure of a well-kempt beard transcends all cultural bounds.
It is something that people take a lot of pride in. I find beards to be annoying, frankly, but that's just me. So I realized, you get expansion points for the shops if you buy stuff from the shops. So it actually probably makes more sense for me to buy the Mystic Emblems now than it would for me to wait to buy them, because if I wait to buy them, they, where the hell are they anyway? Oh, they're all the way over here. Okay. If I wait to buy them, then the shop will already be at level 76, and I'll be able to access the Emerald Rings. But if I buy them now, I'll get 3,060 points, I think, towards the shops, so I might as well buy them now. Okay, I got 1,530 because it only counts for one of the items. Still, it puts us closer to the expansion to level 76 than we were originally, so that's probably for the best. We can contribute a teeny tiny little bit to this, and by a teeny tiny little bit, I mean we can get it all the way to 76 right now. Just go as close as we can. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, and that's the item that I actually care about, is the Emerald Ring. It is going to be an item that I actually purchase at a premium price, despite the fact that I normally am a miser and don't buy these things at premium prices. The Emerald Ring is a very solid item because, again, it reduces the amount of TP you use for your arts and skills by 33%. The next level up is a Fairy Ring, but it only reduces it by an additional 17% to a total of 50% usage. Still very good, but also not available till shop level 84, so not really something that I'm concerned about. So I'm going to buy 2 of these because, excuse me, eventually when I have so much money I don't know what to do with it anymore, which is actually probably right about now because these are the last things I particularly care about buying, other than, you know, whatever I get that's better than the gear I already have. I'll just decide to give Jude and probably Alvin, once he gets his butt back into the party, I'll just give both of them Emerald Rings so they use less TP on their arts, and then I'll just give the Mystic Emblem to Rowan and Elise so they can cast faster, and then the game falls over from there, basically, so, you know, that's nice, I guess. As for Mila and Leia, I think I may eventually invest in some Alexandrite for, or maybe I should do it now while I'm already buying stuff. I'm going to do it now while I'm already buying stuff. I'm just going to invest in some Alexandrite for them, I think, because really, I don't see that. I mean, I guess the Emerald Ring would be nice for Mila, and yeah, I don't think Leia really makes good use of the Mystic Emblem, so she'd probably be better off with the Emerald Ring as well. So you'd really want 4, I guess, if you really want to be, you know, putting your party in great shape there. But I think I'm just going to invest in some Alexandrite for the both of them because it's just like, okay, now I don't have to worry about it. I can just give everybody a catch-all accessory and they're done. I don't have to concern myself with any accessories for the rest of the game. So I'm going to keep the Blue Sephira for now, though, because there are still other items that I'd like to buy, and I feel like it'd probably be best if I, you know, keep those in mind. So I'm going to do that. I guess I could have just given them holy symbols, but it's fine. So we'll give them some extra HP and some extra TP to use so that they have less to worry about in that department. And now they're done. That's it. Game over. Do I have anything to sell? And, you know, I was thinking about it, too. I think I might actually... I know I was like, okay, well, I'm done buying everything after the end of the last episode, but I think I might actually go to the weapons shop downstairs from here. Upstairs, excuse me. I might buy the weapons that are the best available at the moment for Rowan and Elise, because I feel like just giving them extra power. Like, I was looking back at the Brutor fight, and I was like, oh, you know, actually, looking back at it, I wasn't doing that much damage, all things considered, so maybe it's worth upgrading a little bit. Just getting them these at a discount, you know. Even though they're... I mean, I don't really use them for physical attacks at the moment. Mostly they're being used for spamming arts, so... The stronger that I make their arts, the better off they'll be. And these give them almost 100 extra art attack power, so... from their current weapons, so... I think it's worthwhile to do that, so I'm going to do that even if enemies might resist those attacks in the future. It might be worth it anyway. So there we go. Now we're done. Now we can go explore the rest of Shandu. And I gotta tell you, this is really the point where the game is probably going to start, like, not kicking my ass, but this is probably the part of the game where I remember the least about, honestly. Like, we're starting to get to that middle section, and normally you listen to the law of primacy and recency when you're looking at things like this, which says essentially that, hey, you'll remember the first and last things that you have played in the game.
Such beautiful cloth designs. This is quite a fascinating culture.
But apparently mutton transcends all culture because the mutton guy's back again. Yeah, so, what was I saying? Yeah, you remember the first and last things that you did in a game, so now we're kind of reaching... We're not at the middle of the game just yet, but we're kind of reaching a sort of midpoint where I'm just like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I know what I'm doing now, but I don't know what the hell is going on. Oh, okay, I'll go see if I can find them. I might be going to the Zagat Flood Meadow at some point. We'll reconnect the dots at a certain point here. I'd like to go get Alvin back in the party before we go to Bob Saget Flood Meadow, but you can get to it by going down here, and you can finally, if you talk to this gent right here, you can finally connect the dots in the Zagat Flood Meadow by going there. You can start from the top section and work your way back down. And the enemies there should be relatively a match for you now. They won't be too hard, but they won't be too easy either. So, there you go. I forget if I'm supposed to go up here yet, but I think the wyverns are either up one of these two elevators. So let's go take a look. Because why not? A residence. This door is locked. That door is not the door that I'm looking for, because if it was locked and didn't allow me to get in, I would not be able to progress with the game. So, probably means it's on this side. Let's find out. Because there's the real hunting grounds over there. This is a crossroads for a lot of area in Azul, so there's quite a few places you can go here. And that's why it's a pretty large central hub of trade for Azul. It would probably make for a very strategic place to take over if you're the Rashagal military. It makes me wonder why they haven't gone after this place yet. Not a big fan of you, huh, Tipo? You just go back to old habits whenever somebody yells at you?
You there! What do you think you're doing? Those wyverns belong to our clan.
We're not trying to take them. Yet.
Who's come to take them? I'm pondering
Mila!
the cages.
Come on now. Really? Do you think anyone's gonna listen to your requests if you do that? Why don't you ask nicely? Like, hello?
May we please borrow your wyverns?
You can't be serious.
Ignore these outsiders. We're running out of time to find a champion.
Oh, Tipo, you and that lady are two of the same kind, huh? I was gonna say, wouldn't the wyverns
Submitted to her without the use of beastcraft.
be relatively tame around Mila anyway?
Wait, hold on.
Because
You can't possibly
she's the
keep
Lord
thinking
of
of
Spirits and they
recruiting
can sense
fools.
mana? Recruiting us for what, exactly? And what do you mean
I'm
by
Jurgen
champions?
of the Katarl clan. You
Hi.
outsiders have arrived in Shandu at a crucial time for us. I'm sure you've noticed the crowds in the city.
Yeah,
Once
they
every
all look like
decade,
they're stuck.
Shandu's clans hold a martial arts tournament. That tournament is tomorrow.
Oh,
Our chief is the
good.
clan's only fighter, but unfortunately, he is leagues away in the king's service. We're on the verge of having to forfeit the tournament.
You're gonna
This is a
forfeit a
desperate
tournament
time
on your
for
home
our
turf?
proud
Yeah,
and
that really
ancient
does
clan.
suck.
And yet, I sense a special power within you.
Well,
Would you be willing
I guess
to
you're not
represent
wrong.
the Katarl clan as our champions?
You're really looking to
Heck yeah!
outsiders to
When
do
do I
this,
sign up?
and we're going along with
He's
it.
asking all of us.
I mean,
Ah,
I guess it is an anime game, and an anime game wouldn't be complete without a tournament
Let
arc.
us borrow these wyverns?
That's the bargain. But you must do more than just enter. You must win.
Oh,
You'll need
fun.
to see a demonstration of your abilities beforehand as well.
And
we
how
can
do you
it,
plan
right,
on
Mila?
getting that
Yes,
to happen?
We need those wyverns.
We don't have a choice. So that means if we lose, we get a game
I always wanted to
over.
be in a real martial arts tournament. I'm stoked.
I'm sure you are.
You're sure it's okay for outsiders like us to participate in the clan's tournament?
That's not a problem. Some clans have been known to recruit skilled warriors from the outside to boost their prestige.
So this isn't fun for any of
You
them
folks were
anymore.
bigger sticklers for tradition. I'm gone 5 minutes and you get us neck deep in contact sports? I
Well.
can't take you people anywhere.
Where you been, little buddy? We were nearly squished.
Sorry about that, Spud. I had a feeling you were all in trouble though, so I came running.
Well, now we're in trouble
right?
again, so...
He a friend of yours?
That's right. We're a package deal.
Good. Then you can show me your combat skills. Come to the aerial arena.
Got it.
Alright then, so now we get to go into the arena, but
it's
first...
falling rocks, now it's howling wyverns. I hate Shandu.
But first, favorite pets.
can't believe they seriously keep monsters as pets. Azul sure is weird.
You didn't have this lack of sensitivity when you talked about Ivar's beastcraft.
So you're a dog person. I am too.
Oh,
Here,
that's where
they're
this
way
goes,
funner to be around.
too.
Oh, come on. Cat beats dog any day. You dog types are just emotionally needy.
Oh my
Nowadays,
god.
it's cat owners who are the needy ones. Oh, you put on fake cat ears and cat tails, saying meow after every other word. Absolutely ridiculous.
What are you... Who does that? True cat lovers admire cats for their independence.
Man,
What about
Alvin
you,
and
Elise?
Rowan
I
calling
bet
out
you're a cat
furries.
person.
I always wanted to have a pink pig. But I thought you were a Tipo person.
Why can't
Your
she have
favorite kind of
both?
animal, Mila?
Me? You should know my favorite animal by now. It's you humans, of course.
Fair enough, I guess. We do seem slightly sub to the Lord of Spirits, after all. Alright, Alvin's back at the party, so now we can reset our priorities here. There we go. I know people want to see Mila and Leia. Don't worry, they'll get more action. Just not yet. Not till next game. I did play Jude's side for a reason. Actually, like I said, I think it's just the Jude side plays better in terms of this is the first Tales game that I'm playing for the stream, so it gives you more of an idea of, like, this is what a Tales game is all about, you know? So, I don't know why I'm picking up these side quests, but yeah, I was gonna say, I think this one has to do with Elise, so.
Or are you up to no good?
Oh, of course not. I was just researching the man behind this statue, Master Hemming. I'm a historian, at least when I'm not teaching. The name's Carla Outway.
Ah, she has a name. That would explain the unique model.
2 E's, 1 P. Get it right.
And what's your name?
It's okay, Elise, you can tell her.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, you know, some of the children I teach are right around your age. And how old are you?
12.
12, huh? I know. Why don't we have a little pop quiz? Think you can pass?
Oh boy.
Quiz? Okay.
There's an arena here in Shandu where all the different tribes compete.
Right. That's where we're
Do
going,
you
actually.
know who holds the record as the youngest champion ever?
The youngest champion ever?
Ma'am, she's not from
Kids
around
are
here.
quiz
How would she
before
know that?
teaching a lesson. She can't answer if she doesn't... Oh, wait. Elise, look.
Look at the plaque. It'll give you a hint.
Master Hemming!
There you go.
Correct. Good job.
Waha! I'm the quiz master!
I suppose that was the only information
Oh,
she gave
dear,
you.
I'm afraid I'm running late. I hope to see you later.
So it's good that you picked up on that. We just needed to give her a few social cues, that's all. Okay, well, that was nice. Again, it's nice to kind of give Elise that little bit of, like, she needs that remedial because she's been stuck in people's basements for too long, basically. And she didn't see da boy. Okay, so what is up here? Another side quest. I guess I'm taking them already, so I might as well take this one too. It's probably just a go fetch this
You're
item
all
thing.
travelers, right?
Never
Have you
mind.
seen
It's got a
much of the
cutscene
world?
involved with it.
Yeah, I'd say we've seen a good bit.
Well, he
Let me
has
ask you a
anyway.
question. What do you think of extreme spirit climbs that exist throughout this world?
Well, nothing really. Extreme spirit climbs are pretty common, right?
Nowadays,
That may be true.
probably, but
I'm sorry. Who
before,
are you again?
My apologies. I'm a geographer.
she
I've
does
been
not
studying
have a name.
spirit
That would
climbs on my
explain the lack of a
travels.
unique model.
During my recent studies, I arrived at a new hypothesis.
Uh-huh.
Fenmont's night climb, Lakutam's sunset climb, Kajara's water climb, and Burmia's wind climb. There may be a common reason for why these climbs all evolved in such radical ways. Perhaps what was once a single uniform spirit climb has become warped by some unknown power.
And what kind of power
What
would
we
that be?
consider to be normal may actually be an extreme deviation by historical standards. What an interesting idea.
Thank you. Most people say I'm crazy, but it's still just a rough idea at this point. I mean, I can't even postulate the existence of a power so huge it would have that kind of effect on the world.
It's funny because I've seen at least two powers like that since we started on this journey.
Please tell us if you find out anything.
You got it.
Yes, I saw the ... before their melee. Like, I feel like that was just a holdover from old Tales games, and it's like, no, that makes sense, but you don't have to include it if you're just going to include it in the speech bubble, you know. Anyway, we got to go down here to go to the arena. Sure, we'll go to the Coliseum. Why not? How you guys going to get us into the air from the... Oh, boat. I was going to say. I guess we just go there. I was going to say, do we have to ride a reverse log flume to get up here? But apparently not. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's talk to... I already forgot his name.
Let's see what you're made of. We're going to have you fight some of our clan's monsters. Take care. This is strictly practice, of course, but accidents happen. And don't hold back either. Speak to
you want me to
again
murder
once
some
you're
of your
ready.
monsters? Oh, okay, if that's what you want. Do I want to go check the item shop? I think we're pretty good on items at the moment, actually. Yeah, we're pretty good on items, it looks like, so I don't think I need to particularly do anything with that. I could, you know, invest in it to the point where it upgrades one more time with the item shop and everything, but I don't think that's strictly necessary at the moment. You know, it's funny because I actually managed to get the correct file loaded before the stream without even thinking about it today because I didn't realize it. I says, what number of stream... I looked at the intro that was playing. It was Jude's intro, and I was like, what number of stream is this? And I was like, oh, it's an odd number. It's fine. This is the one that I need to have playing anyway. So, let's see. Alvin's back in the party. Do I want to keep practicing with Rowan's Meteoric Waltz, or do I want to use Alvin instead? To work him more on Guardian Field, Punishing Shot, and Terror Rupture. Because all of the above would be pretty good to work on. I'm going to see if I can do stuff with Alvin, just in case he decides to beat feet again. You never know with him. He just sort of leaves when he wants to, so am I ready? Sure, I'm ready. Why not? Let's see what we can do against your arena monsters.
Oh, now this is what I call an arena.
Looks like a slightly altered Mount Olympus. Well, Olympus Coliseum, anyway.
Maybe you're a little too into this, Leia?
Her mom's a martial arts teacher, Jude. Give her a break.
Aren't you ready to rumble?
I'm not sure I'd put it like that.
I'd be more enthusiastic about it.
Are they?
Huh? No. It's fine. Now that we're doing this, it's gonna have to heal whether it likes it or not.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
Time to start the
How does she
test.
have old wounds anyway? Aren't they healers?
Go ahead.
Like, if they didn't
We'll be
fix
watching
that,
from the
wouldn't they
stands.
be, like, violating the Hippocratic Oath or something? Does Xillia have a Hippocratic Oath? Questions for later. For now, goblins. Okay, we already are linked. Good.
Sharing is caring.
Now let's see if I can remember how to play this game after 6 days of not playing it.
Let's do this. Okay.
I don't remember if there's anything else to do there, so... And, you know, I thought about it. I might actually equip the, whatchamacallit there. That there Mirage Assault on Alvin. It might work a little bit better for him than not having it. Because I thought about it and I says, oh, you know, well, they don't really need it because it's like... They've got agility because Jude can just give agility to Alvin and then they can run around quickly. It's not even just that, though. Here's the thing that I learned about that, is that Mirage Assault is faster than their normal hold L1 plus attack button, and it retains the properties of that attack as far as I'm aware, so that might make it pretty good to invest in.
I was afraid we might have to jump in and rescue you, but clearly that wasn't necessary.
What made you think that?
We're unbeatable.
My apologies.
I feel
guess I
over-leveled,
underestimated
even though it turns out I'm really not.
Just me?
I looked at the next boss that we're going to be fighting, and we won't be
Sure,
fighting them
everybody
this
underestimates you.
episode. But the next boss is like level 32. I'm like,
Make fun of my
holy
friend.
shit. I thought I was over-leveled.
Sorry.
Tomorrow's tournament will
Turns
be
out
even
not so
more
much.
challenging. They used to be fought to the death. It was the only way to determine the ruling clan.
Doesn't that make
Fortunately,
things a little
are
hard
different
when
now.
you guys need
The
more
current king
numbers
of
to keep the
Azul
clan in
outlawed
power?
that old practice.
Sounds like
gonna
the
say.
king's a real prince.
Anyway, the real test will be tomorrow. I've gotten you rooms at the inn. Make sure to get a full night's rest.
Okay, thanks for the room, I guess. Make sure to get a full night's rest, but also keep the fruit and cheese, because you'll need it.
Why build a coliseum up in the sky?
To ensure a decisive battle. In the olden days, the loser would be the one who gets pushed out of the ring.
Yeah, that would probably hurt a little bit on the way down.
People here sure get excited about these tournaments.
Do you not like competitive sports?
I don't have anything against them, but I don't get the appeal either. I guess that isn't very manly of me, huh?
I mean, to be
consider that
fair, I
anything.
prefer cooperative
It
sports
definitely
to
defines who you
competitive,
are.
so I get
The
you,
world is
Jude.
far more interesting with people being different from one another.
Thanks. That makes me feel a little better about it.
I
But
feel
hey,
like she was
don't get
saying
me
something
wrong.
right out of a book,
I'm still
but
interested in the tournaments from a cultural perspective. Don't they have some major significance in the history of Azul?
nobody
Clans
said
have
you
a
were
history
being
of lengthy conflict
disableist here,
and
Jude.
a shared reference for
To
individual
culture.
strength. The purpose of the
Culturalist.
tournaments
There.
may be a way to unify the clans under their common belief.
Let's hope that belief
Sounds like
binds
a
them
good way to
together,
brainwash
rather than
people.
causing more turmoil.
Hopefully they don't do that anymore. I actually don't think they do that anymore because the current King of Azul sounds like he's got his stuff together a little bit more than the rest of us. I just had to pause my sentence there
Statues seem to be of
because
great warriors from eras
I looked at
past.
my
So when I
screen.
get super strong, you think they'll make a statue of me too?
It
Depends on
appears
if your mom
all the
thinks it'll be
statues in
vain
Shandu
enough.
were carved by hand, without the use of spirit arts.
Statue carving served as a part of a warrior's training. They sure had their work cut out for them.
Cut out for him. Yeah, I looked over at OBS and I was on a red box, but it buffed out, so. That doesn't matter. It probably indicates bad things gonna happen at about 6 o'clock, but, you know, we'll figure it out, I guess. Alright, back to the inn, since that's where they want me to have a nap at. Oh, good, it's doing it again. Fun. I'm dropping quite a few frames. We were having some connectivity issues on Saturday anyway, and that was one of the reasons why I decided not to do the stream. So we might be continuing to have the issues, because I'm still dropping frames. I just dropped over 1,000 over the course of the past 1 minute, and I'm
bright-eyed
still
and ready to
dropping
fight?
some, so that's
Good.
fun.
Today's schedule is packed. Because of the number of participants, the tournament organizers decided to cram all the fights into one day.
Oh,
Hey, sounds rough.
sounds
We'll
like
find out
your
how many
fighters
fights
are going to
there'll
be
be
a
once
little
today's
bit tired
matchups
by
are
the end of
announced.
this.
When you hear the bell tolling, come to the arena at once. That heralds the start of the tournament. We'll
Uh-huh.
be waiting up at the arena.
All right, then. I'm going to pause it because my box has been red over there for 10 seconds now and still doing it. It seems to be holding a connection, but it's not a good one. So just in case it decides it wants to disconnect, I'm going to do the... I was going to say, oh, okay, it buffed out because I got another green box, but it's going like green for 3 seconds, then yellow, red for like 5 seconds, then yellow, green, yellow, red, like... Stop. Stay stable, goddamn you.
I guess we have some time to kill. What should we do?
I'm going to
I
the
don't
plaza.
need that
Something's
added
been
to
bothering
everything
me.
else on my plate
Oh,
right now.
I'll come with you. I'll get too antsy just standing around here.
Maybe I'll tag along too.
What should I do?
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, Jude, let's go sightseeing.
I still need to learn more about the statues.
Oh yeah, you did say this place seems familiar.
I shall escort Miss Elise. Will you accompany us?
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Don't forget.
There you go.
Race to the arena when you hear the bell.
Last one, there's a rotten egg. Okay, so we lose Mila, Leia, and Alvin, and we get Jude, Rowan, and Elise, which is fine because that's 3 out of the 4 party members I want anyway. I don't think this makes any difference, though. Like, it's just splitting the party up because why not? We need to have a look around town to wherever we're going. Probably, I was going to say, probably to more of the statues, and the ones we haven't seen are on this side of town, so... Or haven't really had a cutscene about.
Me neither.
So,
How long have you been with Elise, Tipo?
excuse me.
I can't remember. I know I've been with Ellie since the laboratory, at least.
Huh?
Laboratory, huh?
One of the people there gave Tipo to me.
Rowan, do you know anything about this?
Why would he?
How come
I need
always
more
feel
information.
weird,
Stroke my
Rowan?
beard.
Is it itchy?
No, it simply relaxes me. It helps me focus.
It's kind of hard to explain to someone who doesn't have a
Tipo?
beard.
Any of you?
Oh my God, Rowan.
No, I'm good. No, don't knock it until you try it. Or are you afraid I might bite?
I was gonna say, here they both go, stroking his beard. Why is this still going on? In the middle of public. Are you just doing this to embarrass them, Rowan? Because good lord, man, it worked.
What's wrong?
Oh, dear. I hope I haven't upset you.
Is everything all right?
Mother.
Your
I was gonna say,
father?
that brought something
You okay?
familiar up to
Are you
the
remembering
surface
something?
there. Her dad probably had a beard as well.
I miss my parents.
Yeah, and I mean, that makes
Looks
sense.
like it's time already.
Miss Elise, where is your family? Do you remember? Perhaps someone in the city will recognize her. If you wish, we could leave the tournament to the others and search the city for answers.
It's okay. I want to stay with everyone. I'd rather be with my friends. Don't forget I'm your friend too, Ellie. Wherever you go, I go. Thank you, Tipo.
Then let's head to the arena. You okay to fight?
Yes, I'll do my best.
Okay, good. Because I was going to say, if you don't want to fight, if it's too much, then we'll go fight, and you can cheer us on from the sidelines. But if you're okay to fight, then we will go fight. That's an herb. And I have 80 of those already, so why the hell did I pick that up? I'll tell you why. Because I couldn't know what that item was until I picked it up. So, there you go. Wonder if we could make it through the Zagat Flood Meadow with just the 3 of us right now. Because, I mean, I think technically speaking, you could just go there. The story will stay on hold until then. I don't think they stop you. But Rowan doesn't have, like, he's got a lot of water arts, and that probably would be resisted by a lot of the stuff in the Flood Meadow, because it's a flood meadow, so, you know.
Your companions are waiting for you.
Okay, cool. We were sightseeing. Because we're tourists in your city, and that's
Dude,
what we
guess
do.
what?
Sightsee.
Jurgen and Isla know each other. They're actually engaged.
Jurgen, that's his name.
You're
Oh,
kidding.
congrats.
When's the big day?
Come on, stop it, you two. It's not for a while.
And get this, Isla's taking care of Alvin's mom.
Well, that's
It really is a small world.
a bombshell. Didn't expect. So, do you live? Did you
wrong with
live
Alvin's mom?
here,
No need to
Alvin?
worry about her, busybody.
I mean, he's a
about you?
healer.
Learn anything about Elise?
A little. She seems to have remembered something about her parents.
But I don't want to dredge it
Not
up
enough to
because
give
it'll
us
make
any
her
clues,
less
though.
effective in the arena.
Playtime's over. We're just about to get started. Head
Oh,
to
okay,
the
cool.
reception desk when you're ready.
We're
'Cause I was
expecting
getting
big
antsy.
things from you.
I'm
Dead.
sure you are, but you probably shouldn't expect too much because if these things are exceedingly strong, we probably won't win. I don't think they will be, but, you know, I'll do the best I can. And I guess it makes sense then that I'm using Alvin because apparently, unless Isla does her job somewhere else, I'm a hometown hero with Alvin as the party. Why did Jude get moved down here? Xillia, what the hell are you doing? Anyway, let's enter the tournament and see what this is all about. It also wouldn't be a Tales game without the tournament as well, now that I'm thinking about it, because all of them have tournaments.
Next combatants, the champions of the Kintaro clan.
I don't usually do much with the tournaments, though, in the Tales games. At least, I didn't do much with it in
Look at all the
Symphonia.
people.
So,
You won't be at your best if you're nervous.
was gonna say, now's not the time to get cold feet, Jude. Breath and focus.
They're the only combatants who won't be controlling monsters with beastcraft.
I don't need beastcraft. I got my fists. Hello? Oh, okay.
Did he just say monsters?
Whoops.
Here come their opponents.
Ah, good. Giant enemy crabs. Maybe it'd be better to control Jude so that Alvin can break them. Or maybe I'll just sweeping shot the hell out of them and it'll be fine. Maybe.
Watch out.
Insurgent soldier. We'll just whack him upside the head, it's fine. Okay, that's also fine. Lemon gel? I didn't know that was allowed. I suppose I can do it, so I guess, you know, if he can't, then I'd be at an advantage. I'm gonna pop off on this guy real quick. Maybe I should take out the insurgent soldier first, though. Hold on. Stop that. Don't think I don't see you over there either. Nope.
Nice one. Let's do this.
Okay.
Good job, Tipo. You too.
I was gonna say, it seems like he's resisting, but he might just be resisting the wind attacks that Elise and Rowan were doing in the background there. So. I wonder why they're not linking. This might not be considered a normal battle, so that might be why they're not linking. Oh well. Ah, okay, so there's another advantage for using Leia in battle. They really had to give her a lot of support advantages to make her viable in any way in this game, didn't they? If you make her your link partner and you knock the enemy down and you steal their item, they won't use it. So I'll keep that in mind when we fight human opponents. It might be worth it to bring Leia in the party then. So.
And now it's time for our next match.
Man, they just keep on coming, don't they? It's okay, we'll just keep knocking them down. Just gonna do a couple. Ow. Okay, well, gonna. Thank you, Rowan. And I was gonna do it again, but alright. Listen, you don't have to. Where'd my thing go anyway? Oh well. You know what I should be doing though? Is terror rupturing and punishing shotting. I was like, no, I need to work on that, and then I just didn't.
No, just saying how reliable you are.
Uh-huh. Okay, they linked now, so that's good. Oh, I wasn't sure. I was like, wait a minute, why aren't they linking? Aren't these normal battles? They don't have the boss fight music, but...
Okay, champions.
Oh, good. Flying enemies. Is it really weird always getting an upskirt shot on these things, man? The guy in the background is like... Just sitting around with them. Punishing shot is probably not, whatchamacallit, is it?
Let's do this.
Also, which one is punishing shot? Did I not set it? Hold on, I might be able to finagle this real quick. Hold on. I didn't set it, that's why. I'm like, wait a minute. There you go, so just do punishing shot now. Yep, there it is. Diving Falcon is actually really good. It's hits really freaking hard
And finished.
for some reason, and it has 2 hits on it total, so like you can hit them with the Alvin's slash and it does lots of damage, and then Jude hitting them with the Rising Falcon effect also does significant damage. So it's really powerful, and you should try to use it when you can. It's probably their best arts with the 2 of them, and now they're getting even more arts together, so that's good. Alright, is that it? We got victory music outside of the battle, so... Bleh. You having a bad day there, Leia? Did you cheer too hard from the sidelines? Because good lord, man. Okay, we're in the finals. So that's good.
We did it! We won!
We're almost through to the other side. Did it?
Come on, that was a cinch.
I was gonna say, it didn't feel like it. Since when?
I beg to differ. Those matches were quite demanding.
But you were mostly just splashing.
That liar, right, Ellie? Yes, it wasn't easy at all.
Alright
Come on,
then.
guys.
Fair enough. I'm just trying to get the team all together now. All on the same page, get us some
It's clear that my
confidence
strength has
boost.
grown. I should be ready now.
For Fenmont? I don't know
Nice
about
work
that.
out there. Those were some fantastic fights.
Thanks,
Finals
I...
begin after lunch. All the other entrants will be there too, though, so don't expect cheery company. Anyway, you better grab some food.
Yeah, we could probably use a little bit of it. The finals being after lunch seems very quick. Like, did they not have a whole ton of people this
What's up
time?
with her?
She's thinking about her mission, Jude. It's the only thing that makes her feel good. Actually, don't know if that's true, but... Tipo, did you stuff your face again? I already eaten enough of our fruit and
Scoping
cheese.
out our opponents for the finals?
Well, yeah, of course.
What if you spy a cute little she-warrior? Someone who's totally your type.
You mean the lady
What?
across the
Why would
table
that
from
make a
Jude that
difference?
he
I'm
can't
here to fight,
do
not
anything
flirt.
with until he's legal?
We've made it to the finals. To be honest, I wasn't sure you had it in you.
Then why did you
We
pick
told you
us?
we'd win.
Fair enough.
What, is that
Anyway,
all you were gonna
please
say?
help
You
yourselves.
got up and
You'll
everything.
have
I figured
enough
you were
energy to
gonna
win the
like
finals.
make a toast or fire us up or have a speech or something. But then you sat back down. Like, did you lose the effort or what?
Jurgen, we've got a problem.
What is it?
Turns out that rockfall was no accident. They found signs that someone destroyed the cliff intentionally.
What?
Uh-huh. And why would they do that?
What? Why?
That's why. Because
What?
now these people
What's
are
happening?
either sleeping or dead. Whoops. Alright, who's trying to sabotage
Do
this
you detect
tournament
that
arc?
faint odor? I
What
know
the
of this,
hell?
yes. There can be no doubt. It's Metacenia, a poison that dissolves in liquid.
Poison? I have recovery ring. I'll take care of this. Oh wait, it's in a cutscene, so I can't do it. Never mind.
Do our opponents want to win that badly?
No, it wasn't them.
So who was it?
Only one
Rashigal?
group would use such cowardly means.
Oh, okay. Apparently Alvin already knows, and he's going after them.
Things were going so well. Why is this happening?
Because things can never go well in this game for very long.
Do you know something?
What do you know that we don't? Because I'm missing some context here.
Exodus is behind this conspiracy.
Who's
What's that?
It's an
Exodus?
organization that has been trying to assassinate me for some time.
Oh,
So you're saying that poison just now?
was meant
Was
for you.
likely intended for me. I am truly sorry for those who died instead.
Well, that sucks. Why haven't we heard of this before? Why are we only hearing this 25 hours in?
Just to kill you.
Yes, they've never been very subtle with their measures, but this act was especially heinous.
And how have you kept them off you all these years with just Ivor protecting the Akira? How many times do you have to do it yourself?
I've been destroying their Spyrexes ever
Oh.
since Exodus first appeared with them 20 years ago.
That's quite some time ago.
Hold on. Does that include the Lance of Kresnik? That weapon uses Spyrex. Does that mean Exodus is involved?
I suspect
So maybe
lance
the
was
king
originally
is
made
using
by
Exodus as a
but I cannot prove it.
focal point for
It's
this
not
war
easy
that he
to
wants.
identify their members. They've blended into the populace. Until
Uh-huh.
now, I've only been able to do so when they used Spyrex. I can sense the spirits dying because of it.
Right,
Wait,
because they use the
what?
spirit energy
Every time
to
a
power them.
Spyrex generates arts, it drives spirits to their deaths.
I felt like that was
Humans
kind of
and spirits
implied, but
have a
apparently they're
reciprocal
giving it to us
relationship.
straight now.
You
So.
borrow their power to live, while spirits live off the mana produced by humans' mana lobes.
But if you pull too much,
Spyrex might seem like a dream come true. In actuality, it throws this delicate balance completely off kilter. As long as Spyrex exists, neither humans nor spirits can live in peace.
I feel like such a fool. This is all news to me.
Probably because they didn't want us to
I've
know.
been dealing with these matters on my own while ensuring that humans remain unaware.
Why would you do that to yourself, though?
Mila's
Isn't
been
that...
fighting this whole time?
Wouldn't it have been better to gather allies? I mean, at
She's
least
been
I guess she's
struggling
doing
all
it
by
now.
herself. For the world. For us.
Until recently, that is. Now that I've lost the power of the Four, I've dragged humans into my struggle.
So now you can't get rid of us.
I am sorry.
And I guess we're in for it all the way now. I figured I was in for a penny, in for a pound,
We
but
were
this
the
feels
mutants'
more like a
only
kilo.
survivors. Naturally, the finals have been postponed. Don't expect to fight for 2 days, possibly longer.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
The tournament committee had a heated debate over the issue. But this tournament is only once a decade. Any sign of Alvin yet?
Unfortunately, no.
I
He
see.
gave chase for
Well,
something,
please pass along the news.
but he
I'll
left
return
again.
once the details are decided.
Like I said, he just comes and goes when he feels like it. He's a free
Do you
spirit.
think we should forfeit the tournament?
I mean, it would probably get less people killed.
We're all exhausted. Let's retire for the day and revisit this.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, take 5, gang. Then we can get Alvin's opinion on this if he comes back. Or, you know, depending on where he ran off to. I mean, probably he was just checking on his mom. You know, like... Or maybe not, since she's saying no. That's probably got to do with Alvin.
Any luck?
No.
Where could Mila have gone?
I learned
And
from one of
Mila's
the
gone
staff
now,
that
too.
She left the
Fun.
building by herself early this morning.
I doubt she'd do
Why?
anything dangerous. I mean, not after what she told us yesterday.
Maybe she mulled it over and decided
I
she
hope
wanted to
she's
do something
okay.
dangerous.
Yeah, I'm worried too.
Interesting. Now I have to have Leia in the party. It's fine. We haven't all leveled up yet, so I'm not gonna bother with that just yet. Well, let's go see if we can find everyone. Get the party back together before we figure out where we're going next.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. I heard about your close call yesterday. You people sure are lucky.
Yes.
I guess
All
you
those other
could say
people.
that.
Of course. What a terrible thing for me to say. Forgive me.
Excuse me. Have you seen Mila?
Well, this is the first time we've really spoken, isn't it? She's not with you?
It seems like she went off by herself.
Thinking on things, I guess.
Are you perhaps acquainted with Miss Elise here?
Elise?
I'm starting to get more and more suspicious of this Isla woman.
I have an errand I need to run. I'll see you later.
Especially after that.
What was that about?
I could say
we
it,
should get
but
back to
let's just let
searching
the
for
game
Mila.
say it.
If Exodus catches her alone, she could be in trouble.
Hey, Mila's not like you. She's one tough cookie.
Oh my
It's not
god.
Mila who's holding us back.
Jesus
that
Christ,
supposed to mean?
Tipo.
Come on, quit playing around. Let's get back to the search.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling I know what Isla's about to get up to, but apparently our focus is finding Mila instead, so let's see if we can go look. I swear I'm not finding these on purpose. I'm finding them by accident, just by being like, okay, I'll generally go where I think the game wants me to go, and then I'll just keep going from there. So there's probably a couple of cutscenes on Mila route that are different.
Where have you
Mila
been?
route,
I'm all
excuse
worried
me, that are
sick.
different
Sorry about
because her and
You too,
Alvin are out of the party.
Next time you storm off, tell us where you're going first.
Simmer down, kid. Besides, looks like Elise wants to say something.
It's very astute of you. What's up, Elise?
I think that Isla might know something about me.
Yes, that is correct, and I am concerned that what she knows about
Took a
you
long
is
look at
bad.
Elise and went pale as a ghost.
She dashed off like she was all scared of us and stuff.
I see.
If we spot Isla, we won't let her get away this time. We'll ask her what she knows, okay? Okay.
Why are they ringing
Hey,
the
shouldn't
bell?
you folks be hightailing it to the arena?
I thought that the finals...
Start up soon.
Oh.
We can't be late for our own tournament.
We'll be
I thought
disqualified if we don't make
the
it back in
finals weren't
time.
happening for a couple of days or
So
longer.
bad. Weren't you thinking of forfeiting?
A wise woman once told me that hesitation is a common human failing. We must keep moving forward, even when the path is uncertain.
Even when that will mean terrible trouble for our party. At least we'll be in it together.
How did you know we were tournament fighters?
Why else would you be here? Outsiders are either combatants or spectators when it's tournament time.
That's just common sense around here.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Why'd you ask them that?
Because they weren't in the crowd
Something just clicked in my head.
yesterday.
Let's head to the arena.
Now Jude knows something that he's also not letting on. Alright, how did this... What the fuck? What is this? This is not my party order. How did you... Like, how do they add and remove party members like that? Like, what is this? I don't understand. You just add them willy-nilly. It's like, okay, just stick them in there from the bottom up. Oh, boy. Anyway. Back to the arena we go.
What's going on?
Oh, thank the spirits you came. The tournament committee suddenly voted to hold the finals.
And they've decided to revert to the late king's rules.
The late king's rules? You don't mean...
I'm afraid
Killing each other.
A fight to the death. I didn't mention it
Why?
before, but the old rules also mandate that fights be one-on-one.
Question, how did you guys do this without the approval of the Azul King?
But this is still very peculiar.
Why would they revert to an older set of rules?
Wake up and smell the poison coffee, kids. It's pretty obvious this is a plot by Exodus. The people trying to snuff you out.
Are you sure?
Hold on. How do you know about those meanies?
Is it okay for you to say this?
Yeah, she definitely learned something
My
from
way
him
of thinking.
off screen
What are you talking about?
that we're not getting at.
He's working for Exodus.
What?
Oh,
You're kidding me, right?
that's
I
what
wish
she
I
learned.
was. They've been having me do odd jobs for them.
Don't
I
tell me
guess
the poison was...
he is a
That
mercenary.
wasn't me. I almost choked down some of that stuff too, you know. I don't know who was behind it either. I worked for
I'm
them,
starting
sure,
to
but
think.
it was always small fry stuff.
Just tell me one thing. Can you promise us you'll never work for them again?
Yes. You have my word.
I mean, they did just try to kill him, so...
Were you privy to Exodus's plans?
Yeah. I mean, I heard some things. They hope to change the rules for the finals. And use it to kill Mila.
Is that really going to help them, considering I'm playing Jude's story?
They figure you'll be worn out. Easy pickings for their snipers in the cheap seats.
Because that means Mila won't be fighting to begin with.
Foul tricks. This is an outrage.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Their plan is a house of cards. If any one of you fights as the champion in my stead, the whole thing collapses.
That's what I'm
Good
saying.
thinking.
Still, I'll take their bait. Anything to drag them out of hiding.
Mila, I don't think that's a good idea.
Why? It is far too dangerous. I cannot allow you to risk your life just to bait Exodus into the open.
Why not, like, let one of us fight while the other 5 of you go around the cheap seats and just kill the people with crossbows?
You want us to take care of the Exodus agents in the stands.
Yeah.
That's your plan, right?
I was gonna say, or you could just throw their plan completely for a loop by not participating, and then they'll be like, what the fuck, and then they'll try to leave, and then we can take care of them, because they're gonna be the only ones leaving right away.
Slip away and find time to prepare a new plan. There's no guaranteeing that one won't be even more devastating.
You're really going to enter?
The pride of your clan is on the line, isn't it? We both get what we want.
You really are something.
Very well. So we're left with no choice but to ensure that everything goes right. Your strategy must succeed.
Correct. Let's go.
Okay, sounds like a gambit, but I'll take
Let's give
it, I
Exodus
guess.
a taste of their own poison.
Agreed.
So, off to the finals we go, I guess. No, I don't need to get any more. Okay, good. I don't. Okay, so this party should be fine to use then, since it's Mila's going to be the one entering into the finals. We should be able to Just use these 4 along with Leia, who can, I don't know, I guess hang out in case there's enemies that have items, and I can just be like, okay, Leia, I need your help. Throw these enemies for a loop. I'll probably just bring her in instead of Jude, I want to say. Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. For now, I'm ready to go. I just saved, so I don't have to watch those cutscenes again if this goes very south.
First up in the ring, the Guitar Clan champion! Tragedy nearly put an early end to the tournament yesterday, but cooler heads prevailed with the tournament committee, so today the finals will go on! To ensure that everything will be conducted fairly, we will fall back on precedent and use the late King's rules!
That will make them do it fairly? I think that would make it worse. Well, there's Isla. And there she goes. Lightning, huh? Yeah, I've got a little of that too. Nice dodge. Are they gonna have me fight as Mila, or?
He didn't channel that.
So it's a Spyrex.
That kind of power, could it be?
Spyrex!
Elise, maybe tell people where you're going before you run into someone that can cause problems for you. I was gonna say, he has an afro. How would he not be conspicuous? Wouldn't you want to, like, try to blend in as best as possible?
No! Stop it! Let me go!
Give up the doll, sweetheart!
Ow.
No! Wait! Elise!
What's going on, Leia?
Someone kidnapped Tipo! Elise just went after them!
Maybe pay attention to the fight, Mila, because, yeah, I was gonna say, they're still trying to kill you. And they're not playing fair anymore. So that's fun. They must have seen the demo to Final Fantasy XIII and said, we can't let them have the only protagonist that does flips and cartwheels and shit.
They weren't after you. Their target must have been Tipo all along.
Why?
There weren't any snipers in the stands either.
Oh.
I didn't know, I swear.
Then it's up to you to save her.
What? Do you mean you're testing my loyalty?
I'm counting
That
on
sounds
you to do
about
this.
right. Come on, Alvin. Someone's trusting you for once in your life.
Don't blame me if it goes south.
Is he going to help Mila?
Perhaps there are no snipers in the stands after all.
Let's go then.
I was gonna say, wouldn't it be easier for us to, like, double check or something?
Huh? Just Leia?
Exodus captured Tipo. Elise and Alvin went after them.
Well, it does make the party choices a little easier, so. And I guess they let me equip if I need to equip, so that's cool. I think we're all good, though, honestly. Like, I don't really think we need anything else, so. Let me just check where everybody is in the party formation, and then I think we'll be good to go. We have 2 spellcasters and 2 healers. That should work out okay. Leia, you're martial artist as well. Actually, this is where Alvin goes, so maybe I can leave you up there, and then just have Alvin, when he comes back, be there, and Elise can go there, and yeah, then we'll be okay. Alright, I think we're good, so let's get into the fight. I don't know what it's going to be about, but I'll do the best I can. And I'll also link with Mila just because, why not?
We'll end this quickly. But look at their weapons. We should be careful.
See if I remember how to play as Jude anyway. Get him, Mila! Okay, very nice. Thank you for the element of impulse. That should help a little bit. That guy was going to whack me in the back there. Just break the iron stance real quick. Oh good, we pulled him back in as well. To the rock shrine, that is.
It's over.
Impressive. Yeah, you were amazing.
Of course. This is my mission.
Wonder if that was a generic one that we just happened to get now. But anyway, with Leia and the party, we should be able to get a little bit more items out of all the enemies, so that's a good thing too. Just keep her casting Elemental Impulse because it'll give us a bit of an advantage.
Is this a victory for the Kitao clan?
Well, looks like we beat them. And they were holding that box from... Was there a box for the Necronomicon and Tales of Symphonia? I know there was a book, but I think there was a box too. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I forget. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here. No time to rest on our laurels or, you know, go have some victory lunch or something.
Any idea where Alvin and Elise ran off to?
I sent members of the clan after them, but I've yet to hear back.
Let's go look for them, too.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Hold on. We know they left the city. You won't have much luck finding them if you're not familiar with the area.
Also
Let
a
us
good point.
locals handle this. We'll find them. Just promise me you'll wait here until we do.
Just be careful with your scouts. Exodus appears to be a little bit well armed, just judging by what they sent after us.
This is taking much too long.
You don't think that Alvin turned on us?
What incentive would he have
Leave
for
her seat like that?
turning
If I
on
had
us?
just noticed sooner.
It's not your fault, Leia.
They probably would have taken the both of you.
We found their trail.
Okay, well that's good.
We were too careless.
If you had both
We've
ended
gone
up
into
that
the
way.
Royal hunting grounds.
Where is it?
It's a forest near the city that kings have used as their private hunting grounds for generations. It's a sprawling, primeval place. The Catarl clan looks after it.
So you guys can get rid of all the monsters in that area for us, right?
Monsters. Please be extra careful.
No. I thought you guys were beast crafters. Why can't you just tell all the monsters to fuck off so we can get through there faster? Levels of Spyrix.
Our foes in the arena used arts without casting them. Is that Spyrix technology?
It is. But there are many types of Spyrix, which can employ different amounts of mana. The Spyrix we saw in the arena is at a far lower level than the type I encountered earlier.
They probably only give the best stuff to their best soldiers.
Low level is a terrifying concept.
And unfortunately, a reality. Even worse, such power was obtained from murdering spirits.
Yeah, I could see how that would be a bit on the problematic side. Doesn't exactly keep everything in the environment in good check, you know. We're all level 29 now, and it's been an hour, so maybe I'll Lilium Orb while I'm here. Or maybe I won't. I kind of do want to get you something else and use something else for your weapons, but I don't know if there's any equivalent to the Silver Gauntlets that's available from the shops right now, so... I guess I can check, though, because we gotta go all the way to the northeast anyway, so before we go. Wouldn't killing the monsters disrespect the grounds, Jurgen? Because aren't they private hunting grounds? Maybe I'm confused on what the meaning of private is in this universe. I was under the assumption that if it's private, you can't do shit there. Oh, that's why, because I didn't buy it because it's not at a discount right yet. Okay, well, let's see if we can get it at a discount. Why not? Weapon shop only needs a little bit of fish materials to get there. So let's give them a little bit of fish materials to get them there. Yep, there we go. There's a wrecking blade available, but Alvin's not in the party, so we'll work on that later. Discount on a treat, and then bird materials, which I still haven't really restocked on, but I'm sure we'll get there. We're going to hunting grounds now, so there's probably like hunting hawks or something there that drop bird materials for us, I gotta imagine. Some items for Alvin and Elise once they get back in the party, because by then they'll probably be at a discount, so that's also a good thing. Elven coat is on sale. I might go check and see if that's like more discounted than it was, you know. We have rosemary, chamomile, and basil now. Did I sell these when I did this before? I think I sold these because the extra 1 SP isn't really going to do me much good. Like, I've already looked into all the abilities that I actually want to equip for the 4 party members. Actually, for all 6, but mainly for the 4 that I plan on having as the main party here. And we basically will have them by the time we're like halfway through the 2nd Lilium Orb, and that's like level 45, 48, I think, if I remember my... if I remember things correctly, so. We shall see. Anyway, Curse Breaker for Mila. See if there's anything new for Leia as well, but something tells me, yeah, I was gonna say probably not. She's probably still stuck with that there Wind Striker, which is better, strictly speaking, but it's also wind element, so I don't know if it's better in this case as well. I don't care enough. It's fine. I'll leave it. No big deal. Let's see. Anything else that we can get? That's fine. That's for Elvin. That's for Elise. We've got that. Do we have the Elven coat yet? We don't have the Elven coat yet, and it's on a discount, so I guess it's time to buy that. And let's see. Silver Guard's coming up soon, so we'll work on that. Knight Armor, we'll worry about that once Elvin gets back. Midi Blouse, same idea. So, 2 Elven coats, please. I'm buying a lot of stuff today, apparently. That's okay. It's worth it because it means that we can keep ourselves in good shape in terms of our equipment. All that money we're getting from the Blue Sephira is certainly coming in handy. That's not where I want to go. Oops. Alright, so I think that's it. Let's head off to the Royal Hunting Grounds and see if we can make our way to wherever in the hunting grounds they went. I'm trying to think if the little note that Jurgen said about, oh, don't anger the, the king of the hunting grounds, because even then I don't think you guys will be able to survive. I'm trying to think if that, like, means anything in terms of, like, don't anger a specific monster or something, but I don't think so. Oh, there's even poachers over there. Sure, I'm already going that way, so I might as well. So look for them on a cliff or something. Got it. I'll keep that in mind, because I think we, let's see. We had, oh, the other one's in the Zagat Flood Meadow, so we'll, I mean, to be fair, it's been like 2 days since I talked to that lady. That person that she's looking for is probably dead at this point, but... I guess we can give it a try once we take care of all of this. And all of this is, well, all of that, I suppose. That's fine. We have 2 battles left of large fruit and cheese, so we will keep that in mind. The Rowan Leia combination, by the way, their link up, is actually pretty interesting.
Let us take care to be the hunters and not the prey.
Sounds good to me.
Probably a good idea. I don't feel like getting eaten today. Yeah, their combination is pretty good for one specific reason, and I'll talk about it later, but not yet. Peach elephant tusks. There are elephants around here. I'm just going to run around and collect all the items first, and then we can start encounter linking things after I'm done looking at all this stuff. Just go back through, systematically dismantle all the oh my god, it's dark in here. Okay, now it's a little not as dark. Some lavender. Let's see, what are the ones that I have right now? I have lavender, basil, and chamomile. I think I was saving the chamomile for Elise, honestly, because Rowan's in pretty good shape there, so... And Mila I'm not as concerned about, so... Any more holes for me to go into? I guess I should probably check that part first, shouldn't I? Like, are there any holes to go in before I run these monsters around? In this case, I'll run that monster toward me and see if I can link it with this one. This Hoppy. I don't actually know if they can get to each other, but I'll try. Yes, it looks like they can get to each other, so that's good. So let's get them, team. See what we can do here. I was gonna say, please hit that guy too. It didn't. Okay. Well, that sucks. And as usual with the flying enemies, I'm gonna go directly underneath them. Careful. Oh, that's me.
Now's our chance. I'll cover you. I'll cover you. Flare bomb.
Oh, you flipped out of the way.
Nice job.
One. Flame spear. All right.
Nice job.
Let's do it again, since both of the enemies are right nearby. Can't wait till I get another move that lets me pick them up off the ground. That would probably work out pretty nicely. As usual, the fruit and cheese keeps us mostly topped off, even when we 2-link like this. Suppose I could 3-link as well, but that just seems like a lot at this point. Let's see here. So that takes care of that section. Let's take care of the next plateau, I think, and then we can... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take care of the plateaus first, and then once we've taken care of the plateaus, we can kind of come down from them and grab all the monsters that are down here, because they're all going to respawn anyway, so... Since that's the case, I'll just go find treasure. Like, they'll all respawn because I'm going into the holes, that is. There's a Bakura over there. He's already running away from me, but he'll respawn by the time I come out of the hole. I think, anyway. Wasn't there a chest? Yeah, here it is. Let's see, wasn't there a chest up here? There was. It had a mind ward in it that I don't need because I already have the seal. Oh, the shop upgrade system in this game is very easy to take advantage of, as you can plainly tell. Alright, so let's see here. Nothing in this area. Ah, okay. I was like, there's got to be a treasure around here somewhere. We've been too far away from the other treasures for there not to be one. There's one back here, too. Alright, so before we deal with Axe Beak over here, it's more like a lance, honestly, considering how large it is. Let's go over, there's a hole over here as well, and that's a strong monster. So we'll worry about you later. For now, in here we go. And in here is 5 hazardous liquid. Alright then. That's cool. I mean, you could get plenty of that now from the Zagged Flood Meadow, so I suppose it makes sense that you'd be able to get that. I'm just going to run you in circles until you're, yeah, able to do that. I'll just do the single link for this one since these prism beaks are a little over our level, I guess. Try fire, huh? I'll work on that in a second. Push in as far as I can to flame sphere the hell out of them. Ah, there we go.
I will fulfill my mission, no matter what happens.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, like I said, there's some crown feathers that we can use for our bird materials to get them back up, so. Too close for comfort.
Come on, let's get this show on the road.
Leia, your hand is hurt.
Oh, that's nothing. A few licks and it'll be as good as new.
Aren't you a healer?
Let me see it.
You're not my mom.
Why don't you first aid your hand if it's
always
hurt?
tell when you're faking it.
Ha! Ladies Man Jude can peer right through a woman's heart. As if...
I think it's just you specifically because you guys grew up together.
What am I thinking about right now?
Let's see.
Ah,
got it. I'm so hungry.
Hey, that doesn't count.
I mean, you did give yourself away there biologically, Leia. Like, it's kind of hard to stop that from happening. Tofu crackers? Or I'll stick with the fruit and cheese. It's worked so well every other time we've gone through these areas, so I might as well. I see a knife reach treasure that I missed. Okay, grab it now. A top knot. Fair enough. There's only one more monster up there. I thought there was more than that, but apparently I was wrong. Alright then. It's okay. I'll just keep linking. That isn't a link. We don't have a lease to get away from them either, so. I'm just gonna keep going. I wonder if that had the extra area effect on it. Thank you.
Is fighting the only answer?
Which of Jude's arts did I not get to higher level at this point? Let me look, because I know there was a couple that I was meaning to work on. We're good there. Swallow Dance is aerial enabled now, so I don't think I need to worry about it too much. Especially since Alvin's not in the party, because like when he's in the party, I can just propel myself into the air with his neutral attacks, so I can worry about that later. I guess just healer mostly. I need to keep working on that. Oh, and Soaring Vortex. I need to work on that too. So the other two that I want to work on for Jude are not available until a later Lilium Orb section. So, and Aqua Sweep is done. Recovery Ring is honestly never going to be used much again as long as Elise is in the party. It might get used now because she's not here, but she has Dispel, so that's just a far better version of Recovery Ring, especially when Tipo's on, so. Okay, so I do need to use Soaring Vortex a little bit more, 21 more times in order to get it to 200, because that'll increase its AoE of activation. So, like, he can hit enemies that are not closer, further away from him. So that'll be good. We'll work on that in a minute. I wonder if that Bakura respawned. I'm gonna go find out in a sec. Ah, gotcha. I'm just gonna do this while we're here. Just so I don't forget, you know.
I'll cover you.
Catch as many of them in this as we can. That's good. Where the hell are you going?
Time for a duet.
They snap pivoted me. That's not cool. I can't hit them. I was gonna say I don't think this is gonna hit them either, but I'll just hit them with the AoE. That always works. Keep working on my TP a little bit here since my TP's a little low.
The likes of you will not stop me.
Oh, I think lottery procced there because we got so much money by consideration from how much they normally give us. Alright, let's keep trying to get these in. Oh, did that Bakura? He did. Okay. So now, what are we at? 2 battles? Okay, before we go fight the Bakura, let's do 2 battles so we can get rid of the fruit and cheese that we have on us now, and then we'll go get that beef ball on. And then we'll fight the Bakura with the beef ball on. Attempt to, anyway.
Let's go. Flame spear fire. Attack. How unfortunate. Steal.
Oh, if only Alvin were here to help me break guard. I guess I could just Soaring Vortex then. Don't think that was really necessary here, but hey, you know, whatever. I actually meant to Soaring Vortex, but clicked the wrong button, so we'll say this'll get us through guard.
Nice job.
Provide support.
Damn it, the AoE. There. Alright, kick him up in the air. I just kicked him up in the air and put him away from Rowan's rock triangle. My bad, Rowan. I got it, Leia. I got it. Oh, good. Jude leveled up from that. We are, in fact, catching a good amount of levels out of all of this, which should leave us in decent shape when we fight the boss at some point here soon. Is there an item that I missed? I thought I saw... Maybe it was over here. Yeah, I think... No, it's just the grass. Okay. Never mind, I misconstrued myself in terms of what I saw. I don't think I can encounter Linka Bakura. I'm pretty sure the Bakura will just run away, and there's no, like, invisible spray. I forget what that's called in Final Fantasy XIII, speaking of that game earlier. I forget what that's called, where you can, like, make yourself invisible to the enemies. That would probably come in handy for fighting Bakuras. Oh well. I don't even have to, like, wave dash or anything anymore with Jude to get to the enemies quicker. Gotcha. No one's asking you to. Oh, yeah? Oh, I've been slow. Got it. Another thing that's kind of unfortunate about Leia, honestly, like I said, she's just kind of inferior to a lot of the other people that she can be instead of in the party, like who she can sub in for. She just doesn't have, she doesn't have any healing for, as far as I'm aware anyway, for status effects. It just doesn't work out right. I wish she did, but she just has it so rough when it comes to trying to be as good as other party members, and it just doesn't work out for her. Alright, so where'd that Bakura go? It's over there. Alright, so now we need to sneak up on him without him seeing me while the beef bowl is in effect. Will it work? Who knows? We're going to find out today. Let me get a little closer anyway. Sneak behind this rock, maybe. It's a bronze Bakura, too, because of that, not glow, but the color. It's probably worth a little more than the other Bakura. Oh, good, a jet black feather. Okay. No, hang on. Wait, I can still get him. He's up against the... Yeah, I was going to say, he's up against the wall. I can probably still get him. Actually, before I do that...
Please provide support. Provide support.
I was gonna say, let me hit you, big guy, so I can.
Please provide support.
Okay, he's not on me. Gotta get him on me. There we go.
Please provide support.
Okay, so we did the 1, 2, 3 Demon Fist before. It's working again, so. That one didn't even hit.
Protect me, okay? And bring fortitude.
Okay, he broke me out of that. As much as I might want to use that, it's not really working for us.
I'm Mildred Black. Blaze onward.
Oh, that wasn't on me. He seems very keen to, like, snap away from me, which is kind of unfortunate. It makes me snap pivoting a little difficult. Who are you going after? Rowan? Oh, good. That he didn't quite hit me there, so I can get this extra damage off. It's tougher to see him when he does the side spin thing. I need like a neutral attack, I think, between Jude. I guess I could have Spirit Spiral again. That works out pretty okay. It's neutral as far as I'm aware. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Do it again. It'd be nice if I could hit him with more than one hit of it, but, you know. Oh, okay.
Let's go. Final kill. Let's go.
See if I can get more than that off. Okay. Well, that didn't hit, but it would have been nice if it did. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna do it again since we have the ability to use it. Oh, okay. I was gonna do a Spirit Spiral, but then he ran away from me. What an asshole. He knows what I'm up to. He knows all my tricks. How am I supposed to beat him if he knows all my tricks? I'm just gonna do it, like, right on top of him. Oh, okay. Again, he knows all my tricks. How am I supposed to manage this one if he knows all my tricks? Okay, now he's just getting... I was gonna say, now he's just being a dick for no reason. But we got a bunch of experience out of that because of the beef ball, so that's kind of nice. Hell, Mila and Leia got 2 level ups out of that. Good lord. That's worth it all by itself. And just like that, we're probably going to be over-leveled for the next boss fight. Oh well. It was going to happen eventually anyway, I suppose. I think I saw something else over here for a treasure a minute ago. Yeah, on this wall. So let's hit that up. More crown feathers. Good. We need to replenish that anyway. See if I can get this guy with this crab in the link so I can get some extra experience. But I don't know. They're kind of slow, so they might not make it to each other. Oh, never mind. There we go. I just said I didn't need to do that, so I don't know why I just did that again. Okay, big group of enemies that I'm right in the middle of. Blast them with Flame Sphere, and off we'll go. Okay, I got a Swallow Dance off on the ground. Nice. You stop that right now. Okay, let's go get this guy since he seems very keen to keep casting. No, run away. Run away from the air pressure. That is not my air pressure. That is your air pressure. I didn't magic guard quickly enough. Okay, got them both. Now we can focus on the other enemies. Yes, focus, Jude, exactly. Oh, good, they're weak to Surfer Strike. Got it. Keep that in mind. And just keep doing it. And keep getting procs of Lottery on top of that. Oh, yeah, that's right, because we had the beef bowl on. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't get back any restorative out of that. But that's because the beef bowl's still on. Okay, this section's done. Next! I wonder if people are going to be okay with this type of gameplay a second time when I play Xillia 2, because, like, I don't know, I feel like some people might find this stuff a little on the boring side. I don't necessarily find it boring to play myself, but I can understand how people wouldn't want to watch me doing the same things over and over again. I suppose I shouldn't really be concerned about that, though, should I? Because it's like, you know, just play the game. You know, don't concern yourself with that sort of stuff. I'm gonna go after this guy. Broke him. Thank you for swapping him back in on me there, Mila. That's very nice of you. No. That wasn't very nice of you. And he hit me right on the last little bit of steel there. They're all in front of me, so might as well do this. Very good. Man, steel is going to be, like, all the way at the top very quickly at the rate that we're going here, isn't it? Won't have to worry about it at all. What's its usage total at this point? Like, at this point, should I swap back to Rowan because I've already done a lot for well, no, I still got a healer, but Soaring Vortex is over the top of its thing now, so that's good. Steel is over the 400 use mark, which gets us what? Potency increase. Apparently, I think it goes from like a 5% boost to a 10% boost, so that's kind of nice. I suppose I also could be just using, like, jumping at the Harpy enemies and then using Swallow Dance and Rising Falcon, but, it's okay. I'll just do that when Alvin's in the party. No big deal. And I think I'll wait until we get to the next save point, which there's at least one more screen here in the Royal Hunting Grounds before we see that. I'll wait till we get to the next save point before I do any Lilium orbing. Shouldn't need it before then. We're doing pretty okay against the enemies, and we just ate a croquette parfait, so that should make things a little easier, you know. Oh look, another beef bowl. Thanks, now I don't have to go buy that. Alright, I'm just gonna do a once-over here, like I was doing before, check for any holes in the walls, because since we're already at a point where we're getting enough levels to keep up, if not surpass, keep up with, if not surpass, the boss fights coming up. I'm not too concerned in terms of, like, let's fight these enemies again to make sure we have enough experience. We won't need that, so since we won't need that, let's just, you know, look for all the holes, go in them before I fight anything, and then go from there. Ooh, buzzard talents. Those are nice. Little extra boost. I see a hole. I'm just gonna go along this wall first, though. Don't need those Panacea bottles. We'll just get rid of them. I'm trying to think how many Panacea bottles we've actually used. And probably since I'm not the one using them, usually it's... you know, it might be that I just didn't set any item gambits for Panacea bottles, and that's why we haven't used any of them, now that I think about it. That's probably it, actually. I'm gonna link these two real quick since they're right here. I know there's a hole that I just abandoned, but... Oh, I hit the front of these guys. Alright, well, that's fine.
Try water.
Okay, so... I'm gonna Spirit Spiral, actually, to get the extra healer use out of this. Want to keep trying to work it towards that, whatchamacallit. Oh, good, I hit him. I mean, I could have played dead there, but, you know. Caught a couple. Good. That guy behind me. These guys next to me. Thank you for hitting him with a splash before he causes us issues. That's probably not going to do anything now, is it? Oh well.
Fulfill my mission, no matter what happens.
Alright, croquette parfait, take me home. There we go. Got all that extra back that we didn't get from eating the beef bowl. Tormentor. Well, that's an interesting title. I wonder what I got that for. Is it because I keep knocking the enemies down and they can't get up? Probably. No, you know, I was going to link them, but then I was like, no, I don't think I should because there's holes. Actually, there was a hole up here that I just completely missed. So let's go hit it up, shall we? Blend it into the background a little bit. Texture looked a little bit less high fidelity against the rest of the wall backdrop there. Alright, one more hole over there. Let's go grab this treasure and we'll go up on this plateau, probably getting nearly eaten by that bird in the process. That bird. There's Nifreed's treasure up here, though. Mysterious jewel. Pirate officer. Because I've gotten a few of those treasures, apparently, at this point. That's good. I think, if I remember right, there's like 20-something. I want to say 22 mysterious jewels in the game. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's the total amount. And when you get all of them, you can fight a secret boss. So. If you so choose, you can make use of that. I don't think I'm going to do that, though, because if I remember correctly, the secret boss is also available in Xillia, too, so... Where's that other guy? Oh, they're both here. Okay. Link them up. Run on over here and sweep the leg. I was going to say, Leia, maybe don't do that right in the middle of the enemies. I don't think that's going to work out for you too well.
They won't get through.
Okay. So I just got to hit up. That's fine. Okay, you don't have a Rising Falcon thing either. That's okay. Air pressure is not okay. Thank you, Mela. Mela? Now I can, okay, get whacked in the face again. That's fine. Oh, the slow is gone now. Alright then. Did I catch this enough time? Nope, not enough time. Caught that guy though. Now I can hit both of them. I was gonna say, I don't know who that's gonna hit, but hey, it works. It works.
Was this really the only way?
Alright, and the Croquette Parfait is almost out, but I'm still doing pretty good. Oh, there's a treasure over here I missed. I'll go grab it. Try to pull this harpy with me to link it up with this other harp. I feel like this is a bad idea. But hey, you never know until you try, right? Alright, both of you come here. There we go. Yes, yes, you don't like me sweeping away. Got it.
How about an encore?
Let's keep going.
Oh, he's out of AC. And there, I just whiffed. And I whiffed again. Okay, I need to not do like a wave step to them. Catch them this time. No guard. Just death. Let me back up and reassess the situation here real quick. How about that? I'm not too worried about Swallow Dance and Rising Falcon's usage amounts because they do gain things for boosting them up, but primarily the things that they gain are only useful on the ground. So, and usually I won't be using them on the ground. So since that's the case, it's like I don't really see the point. You know, I'll use them when I'm in the air and when I've got Alvin to link with, but otherwise it's like I'll use them, but probably only against enemies that are up in the air to begin with, so. Still working on healer there. Let's see. We're at 250. We're not doing too bad. Out of 400, I mean, I guess if I use it once per battle, I could, like, have Rowan have Jude set a shortcut to healer so he can use it at the beginning of the fight so I can have him keep working on Meteoric Waltz. But I was going to say, I think he's doing pretty good with that no matter what anyway. So, like, he's already doing that a decent amount in fights to begin with. So. Oi there. Come with me. Everything will not be alright, but come with me regardless. Gotcha. For some reason, I'm reminded of Rayman Origins and Legends when I hear them get stunned. Maybe I should feign death for a second. Try and activate Steel. There we go. In the midst of all of them, while they're all together. Actually gonna heal her now since I've got the moment. Okay, out of AC. Let's get some of that back first. Doubled up there, but that's fine. Sure, why not? We'll just jump backwards. No big deal. I mean, Rising Falcon does do pretty good damage no matter what, so it's kind of okay if you do double up on it, you know. I wonder if I get the healer used for using Spirit Spiral. I'm gonna use it again just in case I don't. Yeah, oh wow, I snapped right to that one. That's good. I'm too fast for my own good. Too fast for Manual. Manual can't handle me. Like, nope, gotta get this Flame Sphere in or else they're gonna call more of their friends, and that would not be good. Again. Just gonna smack them around since I've got a little less TP than I'd like. I don't think I ate, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, let's eat again then, since I didn't do that. I need to remember to do that. I'm probably just out of practice, honestly, because I, you know, didn't play the game for six days. Wow, really? I think it really has been 6 days. Holy shit. I didn't think it'd been that long. But I guess it's not since last... Would it have been last Wednesday? I think so. No, okay. I didn't catch them all there. Actually, I'm gonna go up to the Harpy first. I know you're saying attack, but we can Spirit Spiral. We'll hit a couple of them. Yeah, whoa is right. Look at how fast they ran away from me.
I will fulfill my mission, no matter what happens.
I'm right there with you.
And we'll slowly build our TP back up. Okay, I think that's enough enemies for this screen, honestly, because, like, we battled that Bakura with a Beef Bowl active. We're level 31. We still have the rest of the Zagat Flood Meadow to go through, and the next entire Highlands area, or High Road, after the next dungeon before we get to the next boss, so... I don't think I need to be too concerned about our levels, honestly. Like, I mean, I guess there's long-term you could be concerned because the final boss is like level 70 or something like that, but I don't even think we'll need to get to that level in order to beat him. I think I beat him at like 60 the last time I played. So, it was probably very difficult because it was the first time playing. I didn't really have a whole large idea of what the game was all about and everything else, but, you know, it's probably okay. Labari Hollow. Well, I haven't seen... excuse me, anybody else yet, in terms of the people we were following who might have kidnapped Elise and caused Alvin to be given a mission that he didn't necessarily want. But, you know. When you're with Mila, sometimes those things just happen. You get a mission whether you like it or not. Alright, let's check up here, see if there's any holes. Aha! There is a hole. Up here near a Jarrett! So let's see what's in the hole. A treat! Nice. We'll share that with Elise when she gets back, if we need it. Anything else up here? The enemy that was up here must have jumped off the cliff or despawned or something, because he's not here now. Let's see. We've got 2 more cliffs to go up. Let's just look for items in between the cliffs, too, just so I don't have to, you know, double up on that. While I go through here. I think I see an item over there. Unless that's just an enemy. Whatchamacallit. Oh, I can't get this until I take care of these guys. Okay. They look like remnants from the... yeah, you can say from the... That's it. Walk right into it. Yeah, I think I'll summon Vortex just to get on. Okay, sure, whatever you say. Back up a little bit, see if we can catch the other one. Yep. Good. Because we have a little bit of time where we can kind of move before we are forced to hit the activation for the link cart, but there you go. We got it. Alright, only one enemy up here besides that one, so since that's the case, I'm just gonna grab this and go. Everything all good up there, Steve? Okay.
So far, I'm gonna take the ladder back up. My monster will back up.
Okay. That's cool.
They're gonna be home soon, so.
Alright.
I'll just bring her out. My mom's gonna watch her while I eat dinner.
Alright then. Hey, Sephico, how you doing? Welcome back. Yes, I cast Fist. My fist on this enemy will destroy them. Seems to be working out pretty okay for us so far. Anyway. Still trying to cast Steel. Not working. Hold on. Alright. Everybody take a chill pill here real quick. There. Now we're good. Just in case anybody's still alive after this, I'll just top off again. I say, abuse the over limit iframes to do another Spirit Spiral, get another healer use out of it. We participated in the Shandu tournament because this is an anime video game, so of course there has to be a tournament arc. And a bunch of the contestants got poisoned by a new group called Exodus that's apparently been hunting Mila for years, but we were only just hearing about now. So now Alvin and Elise, well, Elise got kidnapped. Alvin tried to go after her so that she wouldn't be kidnapped. And now the rest of the party has to catch up to all of them. So that's what we're in the process of doing at the moment here in the Royal Hunting Grounds. We're actually almost to Labari Hollow, which is the next dungeon, basically. So, hope the puppy's doing well. No, not Princess Elise, yeah. She has been kidnapped. Your princess is in another hollow, Labari Hollow. So that's where we gotta go. But yeah, puppy's doing well. It's, stressful. It's a stressful job. She's, high maintenance. We'll just say that. But, I mean, it's rewarding. You know how it goes. It's like everything. It's like raising a kid, basically. It's like, you know, there's a lot of maintenance involved in it. You have to be kind of constantly keeping an eye on them, especially for the first few days, especially in her case. She was rescued from a puppy mill, so she's never known what it is to be a dog. Basically kept her in a crate all day, from my understanding. And so she's kind of in an exploratory mode at this point, so she's kind of trying to figure everything out, and we got to be on top of that. But yeah, I mean, it's stressful, but rewarding. Yes, and her toad, the Tipo emoji. I should have added the Tipo emoji to the list of emotes that followers have access to, since it's appropriate for the game we're playing. Do I link any of these guys? I mean, I am doing okay on level. I'm practically level 32 at the moment anyway, so. And here I was concerned about levels. Like, we go back to the tournament, and I was like, I don't know. I looked at the level of the next boss, and they're level 32, and we've got like 3 areas to go, so we should be okay, but concerned, and here we are at level 31 on the cusp of 32.
All right.
Nice job.
Try darkness.
Oh, good. Stealth attack guy. We snapped right to him.
You did it. Demon Fist. That's 1.
Darkness, Demon Fist. Didn't really work out because flying enemy.
Can still do better.
But you know, it's there. At least we leveled up out of it. Whole bunch of extra Lilium orb points to use as well. All right, we are. Leia's close, but Mila and Rowan are not. So I think I'll still Lilium orb here. Where am I going? Up here. That's where I'm going. I think they must have taken her outside because I just heard her barking in the background. So, that's cool. Do I need any items? No, not really. Looks like we're in pretty good shape in the items department. Yeah, she's definitely outside at the moment. I get that feeling, though, because a lot of the time previous to this, taking care of the dogs that my family had was mostly my own responsibility. So whenever I hear that, I get Ajira, you know what I mean? I'm like, uh-oh, concern starts to grow in my... And from what I've been told, I've only gone to like 1 or 2 massage therapists in my lifetime. I carry a lot of my stress on my lower back and my shoulders, so that's where I get like a tightness whenever I'm stressed, and it's not so good. It's definitely probably why I always talk about when I'm sitting down somewhere that I haven't moved in a little while. Okay, I need to make sure I'm stretching properly and doing all that, because if I carry my stress down there and I'm 6'2.5", it's going to cause problems later in my life. So, yeah, we don't want that. Oh yeah, I also got the accessory shop to level 76, like right at the beginning of the episode. So I bought the Mystic Emblems in order to help get it there. And then I bought the Emerald Rings at premium price because I have no chill, apparently. So, and because of that, we now have basically all the stuff that we need in that department. So we also have so much gold dust that I can probably just do this. So I will. Because why not? Specifics are now in stock. I believe those are like treats except for TP instead of for HP. So there you go. All my stress goes to my jaw and around my lymph nodes. Oh, that sucks. Do you get like swelling or anything? Like, have you ever gotten to the point where you're stressed out enough where it swells up? Because my brother, he carries a lot of his stress in his neck. And it got so bad the one time because he was working for a garbage job that treated him like garbage, and my parents didn't tell him to quit fast enough. He ended up herniating a disc in his spine. It was really not good. He ended up having to get a plate. It was gross. It was that bad, the stress was. And I, as the eldest of 3 brothers, my elderly brother instincts kicked in and I wanted to throttle those people, but I didn't end up doing that because if I had, I would be in jail right now. So as much as I may have wanted to, I did not. Oh, there's black pearls in our inventory now. I didn't even see those. Okay, well, the Wrecking Blade's on discount now, so we can do that too. Yeah, use the brakes whenever you need to. Got it. I mean, I stretched, I hydrated. I always hydrate anyway, even if I need it, so. You get worse tinnitus, and sometimes your jaw isn't fitted correctly. It actually happened yesterday. Yeah, don't hurt anybody unless it's self-defense. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not gonna... And that's definitely also like a don't... This is me telling you. It's a PSA here. Don't hurt anybody, okay? Like, you may want to, but never act on that want. It is never worth it, okay? Don't do it. Yo, don't do it. But yeah, that sucks. I get a little tinnitus as well, because I have narrow ear canals, so like I have to clean them out regularly or else I get a little bit of tinnitus in there. But yeah, getting tinnitus and like almost, it says it's not fitted correctly there. Does that mean it's like almost like it's dislocated? Because that's, ugh, that gives me goosebumps. That's gross. Sorry to hear that. It doesn't sound like very much fun at all. Okay, I don't need to go that far. I'll get them to 32 since Jude's at 32 and I've got the extra materials because why not? Oh look, his next weapon is available now too. And I mean, like, look at how many herbs we have, so like I don't really see that this is too much of a problem, you know. Silver Guard's available now. I think these shops might actually go above level 50. I was thinking, okay, level 50 by the end game, but now that I'm looking at it and seeing what items we have available, they might go above that. So, I mean, the food vendor doesn't have to. It could, but it doesn't have to. So. And there's the specific. Yeah, it's a treat for your TP. And then there's heavy treats and specific pluses, but we don't need that yet. So, do I need anything else? I guess I can restock on food. I used a little bit of it. I got a beef bowl back, so I don't need to worry about that either. Didn't use my spicy chicken roll. Got another beef bowl. So why am I all the way down here? I don't have to be. Croquette parfait. I used that, and I used a little fruit and cheese. Okay. And that's, I think, it, right? Didn't buy any more peach pies outside of the small ones. Hell, we're not even really using anything other than fruit and cheese at this point, but, you know, it's there. And if you must hurt somebody, make sure you yell Demon Fist so that they know you're asserting dominance on them. It's like that guy from that old internet meme where he's just at a convention and he's throwing lightning bolts at people. In his mind, in reality, he's just sitting there LARPing and saying, lightning bolt, sleep, lightning bolt, death. Good on that guy. I'd feel so embarrassed after about the second or third time I shouted something like that in public.
This place looks different from the rest of the hunting grounds.
Ah, fresh footprints.
And still fresh by the look of them.
We must have caught up. They Alvin's footprints, or are they someone else's?
These small ones must be Elise's.
Okay, well, that's a good sign. we should be able to get her back pretty soon then, if she's here.
Let's look around, but be careful.
Yeah, this place is... We know it's a hollow, but we don't know what it's hollow from. Like, who carved it out, you know? So let's go take a look and see if we can figure that part out, shall we? Can I jump all the way down from here? No. I suppose the dungeon would be a little short if you could just jump down all the cliffs. So they take that ability away from you in here for some reason. I feel like just design it up instead of down in that case. Like have us start maybe from the bottom. But I suppose that would be kind of difficult. Because, you know, we were just on level ground. How is it going to be a hollow if we're on the bottom of it, you know? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm fussing over nothing.
There.
And I already fuss over nothing enough because of taking care of the dog. Man, if I keep saying stuff like this, people are going to think I'm traumatized or something from this. I am not traumatized from it. It's just, I'm so used to taking care of the dog. It's just, I just get a little concerned sometimes, that's all. Ow. Man, negative gate hits. Hits a little hard, holy shit, I'm dying. Thanks. Kicked me right out of it, jackass. Right, let's do it again. I was just gonna kick me out of it again and then manually not hit her. So these are speed types. I gotta watch them because they seem to be causing some issues for us. I need to undo that Terrify when we. I was gonna say, is this stun ever gonna end? Jesus Christ! All right, go get this guy first. Push in so we can Flame Spear.
We've come a long way.
Okay.
Yes, but this is not enough. I must get stronger.
Yeah, me too.
I was gonna say, I wonder if that. I don't think it lingers after battle, so. More vulnerable to being stunned by attacks. That explains why they were able to beat me up a little bit there, because I kept getting whacked out of my attacks. When a character is afflicted with terror, being attacked while stunned will not end the stun effect. Oh yeah, that's right, that usually fixes it, but it doesn't in this case. Did I Lilium Orb? I don't think I did before I came in here, so let's go back out. Go back to the save point and Lilium Orb since I didn't do that. Because that'll get us a little bit of extra stats and we won't get our asses kicked nearly as bad. Maybe. We shall see. Only one way to find out, and that one way is by doing this. So let's go do this. Alright, let's see what we got here. I forgot how far we are through this thing because I haven't played in so many days. But we have 16 GP to use for Jude, so that should make this pretty easy. Hell, we'll unlock his next tier in the process. So. Might even get all the stats available here as well. Now, I forget if Tier 8 of the first Lilium Orb is just the skills that we can see on the outside right now, or if there's one more tier after that before you get to the second orb. I guess we're going to find out pretty soon, because pretty soon we're going to be... I mean, it probably won't be for another couple of streams, but pretty soon we'll be done with all of the outside section, and we'll know better. Alright, did I finish this? Yes, I did. Okay. So, at Jude's level, at 32, we have finished all of the first 7 tiers of the first Lilium Orb. So there we go. And he's got all the stats, so we can equip those once we get out of here. And then eventually Rowan and Mila and Leia, and by proxy, Alvin and Elise will also have it. So, that is good. And I'll go back and I'll look at what Jude has available. Excuse me. Once we, like from his 8th tier, 8th tier of the Lilium Orb. I was going to say 8th node, but technically all these little ones are nodes, so tiers would probably be... It'd be easier to distinguish them between each other if I specifically say tier. So, of course, then you get it confused with Tyr from Tales of the Abyss, but I don't know. Oh well, I'll just stick with Tyr. It does make me wonder if auto-leveling would do the same thing as what I'm doing here, honestly. I don't know if I want to find out. Because it might not just level everybody evenly like this if I auto-level. It might, like, go up a tier once the next one's available, and I don't really want to do that, so... Since that's the case, we'll just stick with the method that's working at the moment. Alright, now we'll fix Leia's orb. Oh, she's already got 16 because she leveled up to 32 already. Cool. So we can continue to finish out her 7th tier and gain access to her 8th tier. It's getting harder and harder to check all these little nodes in between, though, because they're getting farther and farther away from each other, but since we're almost done with this orb, we won't have to worry about that for much longer. We can work on the next one, where it gets a lot easier. Because basically, once you complete an orb and you move on to the next one, it will start essentially from how it was back at the beginning of this one. So you'll be able to get the all the skills in one of the sections there of the web, one of the tiers, in just 6 GP. So... Although I think if I remember right, once you move on to the second orb, it becomes harder to get GP. Like, I think after a certain level, you only start getting, like, 3 from each level, and then you eventually start getting 2, so... They give you 4 to let you get through the first orb pretty quickly. Then they start giving you less to make it less likely that you'll get through the rest of them. So, let's equip skills first, just in case that affects... what our other stats are. Okay, so that's there. I'm going to equip Mirage Assaults on Jude. I don't think he needs it as badly as the other 3, but if it maintains the same effects as, like I said before when I was talking about Mirage Assault, if it maintains the same effects as L1 plus attack button, then that'll let him do his little stun shoulder tackle thing even faster than he normally could, so... That should work out pretty nicely for him. Rowan, I think the vast majority of your stuff is good for now. So let's just stick these on. They're not really going to help you too much. I guess the extra agility will help you a little bit, so help everybody for that matter. I don't think that the CPU does any Mirage Assaults, so since I'm not going to be actively using Mila in this game, I don't think I need it that badly. You can have all of those. Don't know why you didn't have some of those already, but that's okay. I don't think that the AI free runs either, so excuse me, since that's the case, Health Jog isn't really going to do us a whole lot of good. So will be nice in the second game, though, because anytime I'm concerned about Leia's HP, I can just switch to her and then start free running around the battlefield. She's got enough agility where she can basically keep away from a lot of the enemies, and it'll let her get all of her HP and everything back. Alright, let's see. If I go this way... Yeah, the bridge is to the right, so if I go to the left, I don't have to worry about that as much. I don't even know if I want to fight these guys, honestly. Like, we're already in a good place with our level, so... I was going to say in a good shape, and I suppose that's true. But the phrase is in good shape, not in a good shape. So. Sir, with giant fists, I'm going to run around you and get the negative gate to stop or not. Not weak to Cerberus Strike, got it. Get a little of that going. The other one dead. No, it's not, so why is it? Guarding here. Okay, got that guy. That's good. No movement, huh? No movement again, huh? I'll just do it myself then. Bye. Alright, so Rowan and Mila are working their way up. They should be up to level pretty soon. They'll be up to snuff then. And we need to find our way down to the lower level, so let's see what we can do about that. Well, this isn't going to lead us to the lower level, but it will lead us to some tofu miso soup. So the way that it's probably going to work when we get to Xillia 2, because Gald in Xillia 2 is a lot more important than it is in this game. In this game, because you can get the blue Sephiroth so early, you almost don't have to worry about it too much. In Xillia 2, it's a lot more of a problem. So probably what I'll do is where I normally am getting spicy chicken rolls and everything else like that, the experience boosting items in this game, I'll probably swap over to the money getting items in the second game. And that's even with Leia in the party. I'd be swapping over to that stuff, so tells you how much more important money is in the second game. I hope this bridge doesn't fall out from under me or something, because it looks a little on the rickety side. You know what might be causing the problem too is that these guys have access to negative gate and we don't have darkness ward yet. I don't think. I think we actually get it at tier 8 if I remember correctly. So I'm out of it. Good. Ow.
It's not working.
Thank you for taking those for me, Mila. That's very nice of you. That's negative gate. And now I'm stunned and in terror. Thank you. I'm going to back off and recovery ring myself so that I don't have to deal with that anymore. And then neither do you. No, that's right. You resist that. Just got to steal right away so I can do this.
Onward.
Alright. These guys are a little rough, but we can handle it. We'll make it work out. Just might take a little bit, that's all. It's probably for the best that I'm not encounter linking here because these guys are hitting a little bit harder. Why are you giving me an item I already have access to? I guess I'm ahead with the shops then if I'm in that case. You know, actually thinking about it too, I might equip the Sylphlings on Jude because the enemies here seem to be, well, at least the big guys seem to be weak to wind. So let's see if those work out in terms of keeping us well-powered there. Oh yeah, that's right, Leia. I gave you an Alexandrite, so you actually have more TP to use than Jude, so let's have you do the first aiding. I was going to use healer, but we don't need to worry about that. Some pearls. Where's the oysters? Place like this, I don't think I want to know where they put the oysters, because they'd probably be monsters at this point. Hell, those weird plant things might be... I mean, they've got some weird magical bullshit going on with them because, well, look at them, but, you know. Alright, let's see. So, go up there first. There's an enemy up here and a treasure. I'll see if I can outrun them outside of battle with Jude. Looks like, yes, I can, because winged boots are pretty good. And then we'll hop down. So I guess they don't take it away from you so much as they selectively make some things jumpable and some things not. Like, this looks jumpable to me, but apparently not to the developers. And to be fair, it would probably skip a sequence if you did that anyway, so... You know. Makes sense. Oh, there's a turtle here, and this is the way forward, so instead of fighting the turtle for now, let's go back and see what's in the other room. I am glad that the grass did not screw me over there and get me into an encounter I didn't want to get into. I don't think I have a choice here, though. Oh, never mind. Got past her, at least for now. Another treat, that's nice. Hi there. How's it going? You on the late shift tonight? Is that why you're here, or... Oh, okay. Sure, whatever you say. I don't know what the hell that was all about, but I'm going to take advantage of it for sure, so... Okay, here they go. Sweep as many of them as I can. And they're all in a big group, so goodbye. That will work. That'll do, Jude. That'll do. I didn't eat anything. And I ran out of fruit and cheese, so let's fix that, shall we? But I bought some more, so I don't need to worry about running out of it. I gotta tell you, stomachs in Xillia have gotta be more resilient than my stomach. If I ate nothing but fruit and cheese all day, I'd be a fucking mess. Excuse me, pardon me.
I'll cover you.
They should be, as I say, all kind of in a group again, so we can just do this stuff. Oh, okay. Can you say something else when you get hit, please? You're starting to freak me out a little bit. Apparently not. Apparently all they can say is I'll get another healer in while you're at it, Mila, thanks.
I will fulfill my mission, no matter what happens.
I'm right there with you.
Don't need it except for the art usage, so, you know. Alright, now we go through this door. Hey Marie, how you doing? Welcome back. Sorry for being late. Nah, it's all good. You're fine. Started the blue content in 14. Allie's playing Legends Arceus, and you had to go pick up your meds after work. Yeah, that's fine. All those things are more important, so not a problem. We participated in the Shandu tournament arc. Elise got kidnapped, Alvin went after her, and now the rest of us are trying to catch up to them here in Labari Hollow. I also bought all the way to level 76 on the accessory shop, so the game hasn't fallen over yet, but that's because I didn't equip the items from the accessory shop yet, so we will make it fall over eventually, but not yet. Don't need that. There! Oh, okay. I thought I was going to be able to get away. Turns out I was not, so I won't. Let's run away from these guys, let them do whatever the hell they're going to do. Okay. No flame spear from me, unfortunately. Now I can flame spear. That's it, come over here. I would like to swallow dance, please. Are you ever going to turn that flamethrower off, sir? I mean, the answer is no. It's a Spyrex, so like he doesn't have to turn it off for any reason. Keep attacking Mila so we can spirit spiral this. There we go. Man, she's quick. Okay, got her. Keeping him busy over here, Leia.
Let us move onward.
Alright, got that one. Are they more important than using Leia? Well, I mean, I'm glad she's in the party. She's getting a credit at the very least, so it's not like I'm keeping her completely out of the action. That at least is nice. I came back this way to check in case something like this happened where there was an item that I missed. And I paid for it because now I have to fight these well, I don't have to fight them, but I guess I'm going to choose to. I have Mirage Assault. Why don't I just use that to get away from all the flames? I'm just going to this guy that's right next to me because he is right next to me, so I might as well get myself away from all the fire. Okay. So that's not really going to work out. I just want to use steel, guys. I know they're using fire already, but it's fine. Alright, cover off the burn. Almost get killed anyway. I'm running the hell away. Run right back into the fire as well. That's fine, I guess. Okay, I would love to, like... You know, that actually works out nicely. Now I can just do this. You can hit me from behind yourself. I'll use it.
Victory. Well done, everyone.
And I mean, I guess I don't have to worry too much about it because, like, the fruit and cheese just takes care of most of the problems, so... Enjoy casually incinerating people. I mean, I do throw lots of fireballs in these games, so, you know. Not using Rowan currently, but I do enjoy throwing fireballs with Rowan. It is a fun pastime. Maybe I would do better if I was using Rowan right now, actually, now that I think about it, because, like, if all the enemies like to AoE you, then I can AoE them back, and it might work a little better, and then I can have him work on whatchamacallit, Meteoric Waltz while I'm at it. Jude still needs 140 uses on a healer for it to get its full effect, so you know what, why not? Let's bring Rowan in. See how he does against the enemies here. I mean, I don't have Elise, unfortunately, so that will make things a little harder, but... Okay, so Wind Lance was the power attack. Oh, by the way, I can use Meteoric Waltz in the air now, so that's pretty nice.
I did it!
I don't know, that worked out pretty nicely. I think it's mostly because I was in the back strategizing while everybody else was beating them up, but, you know, worked out pretty nicely. And let's munch on something since we just finished that off. I'm going to use tofu crackers, actually. I don't think we need the fruit and cheese, honestly. Like, I feel like that's almost too much. I know we're getting our asses kicked in some battles here, but I feel like that's almost too much. Let's see here. Got these guys. I wonder if I can link those two together. I wonder if that's a good idea. Probably not, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Hello? Mario? Luigi? No? Well, you can't move any further because that's the, I was gonna say, that's the extent of your walking distance, but I don't even know anymore.
What?
I'm confused. So are they. I'm just gonna keep going. Puppy seems confused outside too. She is a little more vocal, which is a surprise to me because most of our other two dogs were only vocal when they were really, really pissed about stuff. I mean, that could mean that she's pissed about something. I don't know. Maybe I can't get that treasure from here. Maybe I have to get it from up top. I'll come back for it if that's the case, so. Burn and Graces was awful. Rather than being a dot, it disables being healed. Yeah, that's a little on the rough side then, yes. I could see that being problematic. Can I get you away from the chest without fighting you? Okay, there we go. Just give him the old switcheroo, Jude.
What? Huh?
I feel like syrup bottles might be better in the second game. I'm gonna link these two up. I'm gonna regret this, but I'm doing it anyway because why not? But yeah, in the second game it might be more useful depending on how the party gets structured. I think I'm going to be a little bit more, since Leia's going to be more of a party member in the second one. She has some better item usage, basically, so, like...
Let's go.
The lag is a little iffy right now. Thanks, Leia. Use that to push me back a little bit. Okay. No tuning for me, unfortunately. You know, why don't I just do this? I'm going the wrong way, that's why. Can I do it this way? Yes, I can if I hold the other way. Okay. I don't have any AC, that's why I can't do the thing that I want to do. There we go. Catch a couple of them while you're at it there, Rowan. Why not?
Are you ready?
I was gonna say I don't think I should do the link up here. Not the link up, but the what you gonna call it? You gonna come after me, dude? Well, you're gonna regret it. I wonder what arts Rowan has with Leia. Does he have any arts with Leia right now? So we can find out. Let's see. He has 0 arts with Leia. That's unfortunate. We could always link with Mila to do some air thrust or something. That might work out a little better. So, here's a post-game boss. We were supposed to take an alternate route to her to disable all the statuses in the fight, which is awful since they'll just rotate during the fight and can't be cleansed. Or maybe that wasn't. Maybe it wasn't worth it. It sounds like not a whole lot of fun. Great. Totally tried to win during the rotating status conditions, but you have to beat 12 bosses? Holy shit. Yeah, I could see that being problematic, especially on higher difficulties. Alright, dude, I'm linking with Mila. Forget it. Trying to get out of the corner. It's not really working out. It's okay, though.
Feel the beat
And ride the rhythm.
all the way to victory.
Very nice. So now that we're linked with Mila, we should be able... Actually, Jude probably has a few more arts anyway with Leia than the rest of us because they were childhood friends, so should work out for them. So Rowan and Mila can use air thrust, and we get to see what that animation looks like, because I don't even remember what that looks like. Like I said, though, Rowan and Leia will have one very specific use much later in the game, just not yet. They get access to one of the most busted spells, especially if you're trying to do stupid trickery that takes advantage of an oversight in the development code. Oh, we'll get there. Because you know it wouldn't be me if I didn't try to push the code to its absolute limits in these games. Like, I have to. I don't have a choice. I have to show the developers that they need to double and triple and quadruple check all their work. Oh, man. I don't know. I have too much fun with these projects sometimes. Look, the F arc in Graces doesn't fucking play around by that point. I mean, it's the F arc, so I imagine the F stands for something, specifically towards you, the player. And that's the developers saying it, so... It's like, instead of one boss with a few 100,000, it's like 12 bosses with 60k. So it's like fighting the final boss of Persona 3, except a significant amount more HP. Fun. I found Elise. And Alvin. Oh, the F equals future? Okay.
Alvin,
wasn't what I thought
yourself
then.
Together, Alvin.
Fair enough.
The gang's all here. I thought this was up to me.
I'll heal
I mean,
you right away.
Didn't think we were just going to leave you and Elise here by yourselves, right?
Elise?
What's the problem, young lady?
What should I do?
What's wrong? You appear unhurt.
I mean, she's unhurt,
And
but
look, T-Bow's here too.
he's a
Glad you're
little
okay.
looking
Hey,
limp.
let's play. But first, give me a name.
Oh.
Hey, let's play. But first, give me a name.
Yeah, now I see the problem.
What's going on?
Hey, let's play.
Well, you see, this is a doll. Normally.
The Exodus agents ripped something out of Tipo, and that's all he's been saying since.
And this is what they are before you...
All along. A toy.
I wouldn't say something like that directly in front of Elise, Jude.
To move and talk by itself.
I feel like that's incredibly insensitive.
My friend.
Alvin, what happened to the Exodus agents?
Yeah, like, he sticks his foot in his
killed
mouth
one of
so
them.
much. Like, what the
The other
fuck,
gave me a
Jude?
slip.
Good
Come
work.
on now. Jude, why? How rude.
What about Tipo?
If we can
Let's
get
go
back
find...
whatever they pulled out of
Yeah,
him,
I was gonna say.
maybe he'll go back to normal.
Let's
When
go
did
find
the
his,
Exodus agent leave?
his
ago.
sentient
And
core.
the trail is cold. Trying to retrieve whatever they took will be a waste of time.
And now Mila's sticking her foot in her mouth. I'm surprised she can reach up that high. She's pretty fucking
If you
tall.
wish to search for Exodus, I won't stop you. But that means we'll have to part ways.
Wow. What a bunch of dicks.
Very well. Let's get back to the city.
Are you guys gonna teleport me straight there so I have to walk all the way here? No. Okay, you're not. Good. That's cool. Alright, so... I don't feel like keeping Elise in the party right now is a healthy idea. And Alvin probably could use a little bit of rest too, so let's just stick with the party that we were using before. Because, Jesus fuck, man. Camila, holy shit, this party sucks right now. Like, the thing about Xillia, I think, that is... It's more prevalent here in my mind than it is in Xillia 2. By Xillia 2, things are a little more smoothed over, but here it's like, everybody has their own mission, but they will actively step on each other's toes in order if it means that their mission will be easier to do. And it's like, guys, this is not a group dynamic. I know you're going through growing pains because you're learning to work as a group, but like, holy fucking shit. You don't have to go that hard. Like, goddamn. Okay, here's the dead agent with the... They gave him an afro to make him conspicuous, and then they just murder him off screen? What was the point of giving him an afro, then? I was saying it because it was like, no, wouldn't you want to blend in and look less conspicuous? But now it's like, okay, now he's just dead. Like, what? Don't you usually give people those things to make them, you know, like, not, in order to stick out a little bit more? Okay, we got to go back to Shandu, but I disagree. I think we're going through the rest of the hollow to look for Teepo's sentient core. We'll just keep calling it that. Imagine 4 bosses on the field at any time and killing one boss causes her to be replaced. Oh, great. Yeah, Teepo got a factory reset. That's unfortunate. Excuse me. Jude needs to get better with interpersonal stuff, and Mila has too much of a one-track mind syndrome. Yeah, they both make some heavy mistakes in this first game in terms of how they talk to people. And again, like, I was going to say something because I did find something to be mad about in terms of the, like... Before, normally I'm talking about when I'm talking about Jude stuff, I'm like, I want to be mad, but he's kind of acting like a typical teenager, so I don't think I can be mad. That's what I was going to say. Saying that reminded me of what I can get mad about for that. Nobody calls him on his bullshit. That's why I can get mad about it. All these people act like such a bunch of jackasses to each other, and nobody calls each other on their bullshit. Just turning around and then sliding right through the door there. I don't know. That just put a smile on my face. I didn't do that intentionally. I turned around for no reason, but that was pretty funny. Yeah, nobody calls each other on their bullshit in this party, and I feel like they should, but they don't. And it's like, okay, come on now. Healer's Reward. Okay, so what does Healer's Reward do for you? Do I have that in my list of skills that I want you to have? Let's see. Gain up to 3 times more EXP in a single battle based on how much HP you healed. I don't know how I feel about that either, honestly, because, like, that seems like... Like, first of all, that'll wholly unbalance your party. Like, whoever she's linked up with and her will be severely overleveled, but I suppose she is a healer, so having her overlevel is probably better, but, you know. Why are they the MCs? Why not Alvin and Leia? I think Alvin's story, for me, is actually very interesting, so I kind of wish he got a little more screen time to flesh it out, honestly. Like, Leia I could see in the second game being a main character, and considering how much I'm going to play as her, I feel like it won't be too far from the truth at that point, but, you know. Oh, okay, so I get down from there. So let's go explore the bottom here before we go around the other way. See what we got here. And then I think what I might do is I might go back to the hunting grounds and then come back in here and go across that first bridge. Because if we go across that first bridge, it'll let me get to the item that I missed, the Ifrit's treasure that's over there. It might just be a mysterious jewel, but... yeah, it's okay. If we can grab it, it's a good thing. So, excuse me. One less that I need to grab so I can ignore the super boss, right? Gotta start these relationships at rock bottom to have room for development. Like they've never interacted with human beings before in their lives. Very passive-aggressive family, yeah, pretty much. You know what that instantly reminded you of is Excelblum literally killing his own units in FE to heal them for XP farming and staff rank farming. Yeah, I honestly, when it comes to Fire Emblem for me, for staff users, what I tend to do is I tend to, like, I don't think I can get away from this guy. Okay, never mind. He's also passive-aggressive. I tend to heal, like, even if the unit only has 1 HP missing, I'll still heal them. And that helps with keeping my staff rank and stuff up, basically. So, you know, I can link you two together. Do I have food in me? Yes, I do. Okay, good. I can link you two together. There we go. Maybe now we'll get to see what air thrust looks like.
Let's go.
Use that to change my momentum a little bit.
How about an encore?
Let's get him, Mila.
Look out on the wind.
I don't have a second art with you, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't have Elise in the party at the moment, so my ability to AoE them down is a little less good. Basically, oh, that's not a. I don't know what the hell am I doing? I can just murder myself. Thanks, Jude.
Okay, onward.
I wish they'd stay together a little bit more, because that would make this a lot easier, but, you know, I guess they don't have to. Maybe I can pull them all together like this a little bit easier. There we go. And just do this again. Don't even think about it. I don't know, air thrust in this game, I remember now that I've used it once. It's kind of iffy, honestly. It's not really all that great.
The likes of you will not stop.
It just doesn't feel as strong as it should, I guess. So. Alright, what did we miss? We gotta go back up, because there's one more section over here that we did not get to. I should have equipped experience share on Alvin and Elise, because they're gonna be a little behind now, but yeah, that's okay. They can afford to be. I'm gonna get, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna get back attacked if I stay here. Back, okay. I'm gonna back away from this so I don't get negative gated, but I got negative gated anyway, so.
Meteoric wall can pierce through. Wind lands. Are you ready? Hurry round.
Leia, don't stand in the thing there. I must have used Meteoric Waltz enough to get a good effect out of it. I don't know why I just did that. Well. I think I was trying to hit my whatchamacallit there. Like I was thinking about hitting something, but instead of, or no, I was thinking about hitting Meteoric Waltz, but instead of hitting it, I hit R1. I don't know how I mistaked R1 for the right analog stick, but my brain works in mysterious ways, and I try not to question it. Because I feel like if I question it, I'm just going to get both of us confused, and then, well, then we've really got a problem, don't we? What do I got in here? Verbena. How much Verbena? Did it say 5 Verbena? It did say 5 Verbena. Wow, that's a lot of Verbena. You know, maybe I should use this stuff before everybody in the party separates again. That seems like a good idea. It means something like this. In Engage, you can use one of the emblems to make fire tiles that can do 10 damage to everyone standing in the fire. I imagine including your own allies then. And the fire also drops movement to one tile so you can't pass through without getting hurt. He literally placed a group of enemies in, or a group of allies in the fire so that he could heal off the fire damage. That sounds like him, yeah. That sounds about right, honestly. Alright, so let's just double down on Elise's massive psych stat to begin with by just feeding her a bunch of basil. And then give... Yeah, I'm going to keep giving her the chamomile as well because she could use a little extra intelligence for negative gate damage. So, the lavender can go to Alvin because we're doubling down on that. And then we've got 5 Verbena. I'm just going to give it all to Alvin. There. Because he's the physical guy, so might as well give it all to him. We also got to give Alvin and Elise, I was going to say Alvin and Leia, Alvin and Elise their Lilium orb stuff as well. So we'll do that in a minute after I go get this and then get the chest that I missed there. I think I'm just going to have to aggravate this guy to get the chest, though. I don't think I can... Okay, maybe I can walk past him. Never mind. If he leaves himself open to being walked past like that. 10 crown feathers. And to think, I was talking before about how we... oh, I can't travel using the world map. So I have to get out of here? Like, manually? What the hell, guys? I guess that's fine. So what's the way up? Okay, so the way up's over there. Go through there. So I guess I will be able to get the Ifrit's treasure that's on the first bridge because we have to walk out of here manually. At least until we... You know, there might be like a cutscene near the end of this place, and that's why I have to walk out of here manually, so... Okay, this guy here, might be able to get past him. Yep, there we go. Just gotta trust a little bit. Whoa, God. That's the treasure I was talking about right there, so we'll we'll head up and we'll see if we can grab it. Let's see here. That's down. I want to go up. So... Okay, so I gotta go down a little bit to go through that section, then jump up there, and that'll get me back up to where this first bridge is, and then we can get the hell out of here. Alright. Hostiles that are trying to leave. I feel like if you attack me now when I'm trying to run away, that's a war crime. Are you sure you want to commit a war crime? I don't think they give a shit. I think they'll commit war crimes if they feel like it. They're enemies in a video game. They don't have to feel bad about committing war crimes. Unlike me, I have to live with it for the rest of my life. Yeah, through here. This game doesn't have the Geneva Convention. That is also a good point, yes. Without the Geneva Convention or a Hippocratic Oath, none of these people have to worry their consciences about that. Yes, there was a cutscene coming out of here, so that's why. Alright.
Get back!
Do you think she's gonna, I was gonna say, listen to you now? But...
Heel, you dogs! Heel!
I was gonna say, these guys look familiar. What, did he jump down? Yeah, okay.
If my pets frightened you, I had to sick them on some poachers.
Oh, okay, fair enough. What are you doing here?
What brings you lot here?
You know, actually, he might be
I see you finally
an important
returned to
figure,
this place,
if you know what I mean.
You remember it, do you?
What's he talking about?
This is the lab where the little lady was raised.
They raised her in a cave?
The
I'm
laboratory
gonna kill
has been
these
abandoned
people.
for some time, ever
What the
since we had
fuck?
that intruder.
This place is dilapidated as shit. The people in Pokemon Coliseum didn't have it this bad, and they lived in squalor in a desert
I was
region.
investigating the boosters they were making here.
What? So it was you.
What's a booster?
A gadget developed by Azul to ramp up the mana generated by the mana lobe.
Ah.
Elise is actually holding one right now. Tipo. The Spud's apparently a third-generation booster.
Tipo himself, or the item that they stuck inside of him to get him to be sentient?
You have named me Tipo. Pleased to meet you.
A booster reads the mind of its owner and speaks aloud his or her thoughts.
So all this time, Tipo was just saying what's on Elise's mind?
Even when it was talking to Elise? Okay.
That's not true. Tipo was talking on his own.
I don't know if we should get into this discussion. I feel like we already had enough of a moral gray area in Fallout 4.
Nope. I'm just a machine, Elise.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're my friend.
Nope.
Quit traumatizing the little girl.
I'm just a device that verbalizes your thoughts.
Now, right now you are.
Elise, I'm sorry.
Mental Abuse, the video game today, apparently.
Tell us, big guy.
Like, what the fuck,
Where
man?
are lonely little Elise's mommy and daddy?
They are no longer with us.
And now we're just going to add to the trauma because her parents are also dead. Jesus fucking Christ, man. How bad is she gonna get? Like, I don't know, man. I don't feel like this is necessary. We're just.
Not mother, not father.
Yeah, when you realize the Tipo echoes Elise's thoughts, things get interesting. I'm of a different mind of it, but I guess I can talk about it when the cutscene's over.
You still have your parents and friends.
Yeah.
These people could ever understand how you feel.
Yeah, no kidding.
Elise, wait.
The only thing you could say in that case, Leia, was I'm sorry.
Poachers again.
Hold on.
You know, there were a lot of poachers, quote unquote, down there.
Well,
watch for the negative
she was
gates.
Brought here. Sold, really.
Before or after her parents
gather up orphans and take them
died?
to the laboratory.
Oh.
What was her name?
I think I know already.
I don't suppose it was Isla.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. Isla.
Great. So everyone I have met since we got to Shandu is a bunch of dicks.
You might say.
Fantastic.
I have no right telling you this, but please, never let that child be alone again.
Well, we will do the best we can, but we need to get Tipo back to being Tipo first. She's about to get so fucked up. Yeah, like this is too much. Like you guys are just layering it on at this point, you know? Like, come on. Alvin's wound. I'd like to address Elise's wound first, actually.
I failed at the job I was sent to do, and now you guys are here.
Great.
The wound to my pride might be mortal.
And now you've betrayed Exodus too.
You don't have anywhere to go now, do you? Other than
that.
with us.
For all you know, I might have even staged all that.
Are you smart enough to do that?
Yep. That's just who I am.
Well, regardless, thanks for risking your life for us.
Hey, look, people are relying on you, Alvin. How does it feel?
My. You really are the honor student type.
I get the feeling he's not
That's just who I am.
a big fan of people relying on him. I feel like he's not had that in his life, and he doesn't know what to do with it, because I've seen that face before.
I don't understand. What did Exodus take from Tipo?
At least it can't get any worse. It gets
Answering that
worse.
would violate the mercenary client privilege, but whatever. I imagine
You
they
have a
swiped his data
privilege,
memory.
but there's no Hippocratic oath in
Basically,
this
boosters need
universe?
a compatible partner. And they said they'd never seen a more compatible match than Elise and Tipo. So I bet the data Tipo recorded is going to be a big deal in the world of booster development.
Or not, because we will beat them senseless and take it back.
They already have Spyrex.
What if the booster
I
is
don't
a
know the answer to
Spyrex, Jude?
But we do know one thing.
How in the hell is Mila going to react to that?
Can't be anything good.
Because that's mostly what's been helping Elise keep on track with the rest of us. So, right, where's that Ifrit's treasure? It was right here. Ah, there it is. Goofy glasses. I went all that way to get Yukiko's disguise from Persona 4. Oh boy. It's not always her thoughts, but some of them are hers. Yeah, so my thought process is this. Basically, what they use to make her compatible with Tipo, the gadget that they swiped from us, that allows Tipo some form, in my opinion, this is just, you know, basically fan fictional, but in my opinion, it allows Tipo to have some form of his own thought processes. Because he acts too much like his own person in a lot of cases for him to not have some of his own thoughts. It's not always just what Elise has. In his current form, he behaves with just echoing what Elise is thinking, because he's not been given that secondary gadget that allows him to be more effective at being her partner. So it's like essentially what I think is happening is she's so lonely that it's almost like generating an imaginary friend, but like a super imaginary friend, like a foster's home for imaginary friend, where they take on a life of their own essentially because of her strong need to have a second person in her life. That's what I think. I don't know how true that is. It's probably just fan fiction. Thank you, cutscene, for once you saved me from an encounter, and I'm grateful.
How is she doing?
She's fine.
This is theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. I've always said this before, but I've never really been a big fan of game theory, or MatPat in general, but I don't know what it is about them. I just don't like it. Come on, Elise, if we don't get back to the city, this place will just dredge up more terrible memories, so we should get the hell out of here. Elise's stalker? Who's stalking a 12-year-old girl?
So what's
That's
the
gross.
deal with that giant guy in Elise?
Oh, Jal.
Is that her stalker or something?
What's a stalker?
You didn't read about a stalker in all the
Everything
books
you do and follows you around.
you read?
I see. So you would be Jude's stalker, for example.
Oh.
Mila, how could you?
Doesn't it seem like that man knows the truth about Elise's past?
Well, let's just get
Jal
back on
seemed
track
very
here.
concerned about Elise's well-being.
Thank you
but
for
I don't
keeping
know
us
why.
back on track,
Joe,
Rowan.
you say? I've heard that name before.
He
From
might
where?
be a warrior of some renown. He has a remarkable talent for controlling monsters.
We haven't put two and two together yet? He's probably the king guy from Shandu that everybody was talking about when we were back there. Hello? Guys, are we okay? Let's see. I'm gonna heal a little bit, have Elise do a little bit of healing, just to top everybody off, even though, you know, she's not in the party, so she really shouldn't be doing too much, but let's have her top off. Damn. Yes, Zhao Zedong. No, consume video game. No thinking. Yeah, I know. You'd think I would have learned that by now after Final Fantasy XIV traumatized me, but apparently not. I think everybody can complete Tier 7 now. I'm pretty sure we have enough... Oh, I didn't get this one. Hold on. There we go. Pretty sure we have enough GP now to get everybody up to the end of this tier. So that's cool. Jude's already done because he didn't level up. Mila, you are ready to finish this out so we can equip all the 5% stats. And once again, these 5% that they have here are linkable to other partners. So they'll end up with a 10% boost by the end. It's additive as far as I'm aware. So Leia, you are already 32. Alvin, you've got just a ton of points to invest, and so does Elise because we didn't do it before when she was here. And here I thought today I was going to get all the way back to the Zagat Flood Meadow so we could finish that place out. We are probably not getting to that. We'll probably go back to Shandu, see whatever cutscene we're going to see there, and then save it exactly the same place as we saved the last time, right at the inn. We'll work on that in a minute. Yes, thank you, Rowan, for the Tier 7 Spiderweb. Alvin with the 100 TP donation. Yeah, GP. Elise, your subscription to Tipo Gadget service seems to have gone down. If you're in financial need, I could gift a sub. I shouldn't be rubbing salt in the wound. The poor child has had enough trauma today. Okay, so that's everybody's for that. Let's finish up Elise. Yeah, bro, she's already got it bad. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm realizing immediately after I said that, it's like, no, that's actually really mean, and I just got really pissed at people for just layering on the child trauma, and here I am continuing the trend. It's not very nice. Alright, so I think we just get a quick preview at Tier 8. Once we finish out Elise's little thing. We'll just look at it for everybody, because why the hell not? I don't know where the hell I'm going to start. I guess I'll figure it out as we go here. But for now... Well, you know, maybe I'll wait till the next level before I go look, actually. Because then I can figure out where I'm going to go. And it's not like I... Because we probably won't get the next level until, yeah, the next stream. So since I'm waiting anyway, I might as well just, you know, wait a little more. Basically, I don't want to forget where I'm saying I'm going to start between now and the next stream, because if I do that, I'm going to end up having to look again, so. Alright, before we go anywhere, I don't think we got too many shop expansion drops. I guess there's a ×3 multiplier here, so that's kind of nice. I'll try to get them to 33, but I don't know if we'll get there, because I don't think we got too many. Well, I guess we were getting a few drops from all the stuff we picked up, you know, so that's nice. This web isn't as traumatizing as the sphere grid. Your comparison has problems. Yeah, and I guess that's true, yeah. The sphere grid is very labyrinthine, isn't it? And it's funny, because despite how labyrinthine the sphere grid is, I still only end up having 5 party members that are, well, not necessarily battle ready. They're all battle ready if you use the sphere grid in Final Fantasy X, but there's only 5 members that I feel like do things that aren't redundant with other people by the time I'm at the end game of 10. So, we'll talk about it a little more when I play 10, but I basically end up with 1 white mage, 1 black mage, and 3 fighters, and that's about it, so. Alright, plant materials are ×3 here, so these 99 herbs can go a long way. I might even go to level 34, considering the fact that we get the extra bonus, honestly. Hell, I might go to 35. I don't know if this is necessary. I might go to 36. Just because I've got all these herbs, I might as well, you know. Skip over a few upgrades while I'm here. I'm just abusing the shop system so much. It's not, I don't know how okay it is. Actually, we can get this up to 36 as well while we're at it. Just donate like a huge chunk of poison stingers. So, we'll do that too. And I don't think this needs to go up too much higher, honestly. Oh, 580 on Black Pearls? Well, then forget it. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Alright, now they're all at 36. Nice and even, except for the other shops, which are not even. Yeah, 99 herbs and a bitch ain't one. That's true, yeah. We don't gotta worry about that. I haven't used any holy bottles, and I'm not sure if I will, honestly, so maybe I'll just, I don't know, leave them by the wayside. We don't need this. This is an improvement for Elise, though, so, although it might not be, depending on what's available in the shop now. We'll have to see once we get out of here. I'll go check right now. Oh, look, miracle gels. 60% HP and TP. These will also be very good if in Xillia 2, if I get that. I actually looked it up, though. There's a skill in Xillia 2 that basically lets one of our party members, whose name starts with L and ends in Aya, use items on all of your party members at half effectiveness. But I looked it up after I mentioned it the last time a few days ago. A few streams ago, really. And it turns out you don't get that until you pay off, like, a huge chunk of the game's financial system, we'll say. You have to feed into it, like, a lot in order to get access to that, so we might not get it. We'll see. You thought that said battle training, brah? Bruh. Oh, boy. Sefiko's mind is somewhere else. Yeah, speaking of Final Fantasy X, there's Owaka with some wares. Who was Owaka's voice actor also the voice actor of? I remember reading something about his voice actor, but I don't remember who his voice actor was. Like, he was in something else, but I can't remember what now, and I'm kind of kicking myself for it. Oh, look, these would go great with Jude's old outfit. Let's buy them for his new outfit instead. The Solid Edge is also on discount, so let's buy that too, even though I just bought the Curse. Maybe I should wait, because then I could buy the next ones. Like, I can skip, like I just did with Alvin here. Nah, we'll just keep buying, it's fine. Court Staff, Precious Wand. We skipped with Elise, though, so that's cool. Buy a whole bunch of stuff because we can. Buy the Jute as well, and then Silver Rod. Cool. Is the Jute on discount? It's not on discount, so I actually won't buy it. I will buy it at the next level. How about that? Excuse me. Oh, look, the next level. Insect Maw, Jingubang, and the Jute is now on discount, so cool. That takes care of that. And this is an upgrade for Leia, so we just bought her. This is another reason, by the way, why Leia gets screwed. I mean, Jude got screwed a little bit there, too, because the Insect Maw is now available at this level, but it's not on a discount. Leia, I just bought that, and she always gets her weapons last out of all of the members of the party. Like, it always goes, as far as I'm aware, it always goes Jude, then Mila, then Alvin, then Elise, then Rowan, and then Leia last. So she always ends up getting the upgrades after everybody else, and it just sucks. It's like, come on now. You're still doing Leia dirty, guys. Alright, get rid of the Bastard Sword, because we don't need that anymore. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Oh yeah, I gotta check the armor shop and see if any of these things are super upgrades for anybody, which they are, to be fair. Windcrest, that is just a flat upgrade for Mila and Leia, so let's just get 2 of the... Oh, they're not on discount yet. Okay, so let's wait, and then we'll get 2 of those. Or go donate more herbs. Since the weapon shop is already at 37, I might as well double down on it, you know. There. Now we're good. My brain be pooped today. That's okay. Sometimes we're all in the gutter. It was very Welsh or English sounding. Yeah, that's who it was. He was old Dallin. That's why. I was like, no, wait a minute. He's definitely somebody that I should remember who it was. Yeah, so it was Dwight Schultz. He did the voice of Machin and Owaka and Yomaika, and then did Anastasis and Old Dallin in Final Fantasy XII. And he has just that very distinctive voice, too. It just makes him so easy to remember, at least in my eyes. So I would not be able to buy all of this stuff normally. Like, the Blue Sephira is helping out quite a bit with being able to purchase all of this stuff, so that's cool. Ooh, Elemental Ribbon. Strong against everything, but is it worth the lack of defenses? I already have a bunch of guards, so I don't think I need to be strong against everything. And that's on a discount, so that just sells it for me. Cowboy hat. Green beret. That sounds good. Also on a discount, so let's just grab that. Earth cap's coming up soon. Work on that too. Aqua gown. It's apparently a Mila only item. Interesting. Let's see. It is quite a bit of an upgrade for her defenses, so... Is it on discount? It is on discount. Okay. Then you know what I'm getting. We skipped the Silver Guard. We can go straight to the Mighty Guard now, although it's not on discount, so I guess I'll wait again. Or will I? I could save the Mighty Guard for when we get Blue Magic in Final Fantasy V instead. Yes, and that, as they say, is that. I'm going to buy Silver Guards. And Silver Mail's on discount. Rune Mail will be very nice, the extra 4 resistances for Alvin. Alvin specifically really benefits from the Rune Mail because of the fact that it gives him those elemental resistances. He just doesn't have a lot of art defense because of his armor, so if you keep him in the same armor as I'm doing here, he just ends up getting blasted by a lot of stuff, so it's not so good. Rune Cloak's nice too for Elise, but we don't have access to that just yet, so instead of that we will buy just a ton of upgrades for no real reason. Almost all of my money gone at the moment. There's the Rune Coat, so, but it's not on sale yet, so we won't buy that at the moment. Let me see if that equipped everybody properly. It did not. Okay, you get the Green Beret. Elven Coat is where it's supposed to be. Grand Gauntlets are where they're supposed to be, so is the Green Beret and the Silver Guard. That's good. The Windcrest was the upgrade for you. Aqua Gown, Windcrest, Silver Guard, Geo Crusher. You get the Fire Helm, Silver Mail, and then Aqua Ribbon and the Magical Tunic. I think we're good. Okay. Sell a bunch of our stuff again, so that all we really have left is just the extra elemental weapons that we've got for Jude and Alvin, because they're the only ones that really need it. And then, was there anything here? Yeah, the Stone Ward that I got that I will no longer need, so let's get rid of that too. Yeah, gotta wait for the Mighty Guard Steam sale. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just like well, actually, I was gonna say, just like we're waiting for the Gravity Circuit Steam sale, but that's not true because Gravity Circuit is already 10% off. On Steam today! I swear I'm not being... This is not a promotion. I just kind of like the composer for Gravity Circuit, and I know it's there, so... It's like a Mega Man X styled game, so obviously I'd be interested in the composer is Dominic Ninmark, so he's done some... He mostly did like Eurobeat stuff in the past few years, but he did the entire soundtrack of the game, so... yeah, you know, might as well plug a little bit of it. Why not? Blue Magic in Final Fantasy V is just fun for you. Like, Mighty Guard's nice, but don't use it often. The level spells, on the other hand, yeah, level 3 Flare is pretty nice.
Huh?
I use level 3 Flare a lot.
We spoke to Zhao.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we met Xillia, and she has a habit of kidnapping children. Oh, look, here she is now. Let's throw her in the river.
I heard you followed the bad guys into the hunting grounds. I was worried.
You better be worried about something else right now.
Manhunt, but we made it back in one piece.
Because,
I'm so sorry you all got dragged into this. What a horrible coincidence.
Yeah, horrible coincidence.
You can drop the act.
What do you mean? I really was worried about you. Why would I lie about that?
Because you kidnapped children for a living.
I'm saying it was
in
no
a previous
coincidence
life.
we met Xillia. Remember what those locals told us when the bell rang for the finals?
Let Jude have his Phoenix Wright moment now.
Any outsiders are either combatants or spectators.
I recall what she said when she came to help us.
You folks don't look like you're from around here. What brings you to town?
What do you think? Also, how did you undress Rowan and dress him back in his normal outfit?
No one here would need to ask that. Not at tournament time.
Yeah.
You were ordered to make contact with us by Exodus.
Isla, that's not true, is it?
Leia, get with the program, please.
Never find out. They promised.
Well, you didn't exactly do a good job of hiding it.
They blackmailed you, didn't they? They know your secret.
Your former occupation.
As a child kidnapper.
They asked, wouldn't it be a shame if Jurgen found out? What happened to the girl breaks my heart. But I had no choice back then either.
I don't think that's true.
Please don't tell Jurgen.
He doesn't know.
How could I tell him? He's a good man.
Yeah, that is kind of a hard subject to broach. Hey, so I used to kidnap children for a living. Just thought you'd want to know.
You're a woman. How can you not understand this? I'm damaged goods. If he found out about my past, he'd leave me.
Actually, he'd leave you because you didn't tell him. He'd leave you for lying to him for all this time. It wouldn't be because of your past. It never is. If you're honest with people, they generally are okay with things like that. I mean, child kidnapping is not okay no matter what, but owning up to the fact that you did it would at the very least be honest enough for him to respect. How do you want to punish her, Elise?
But please, forgive me.
Because, I mean, she's only a suplex away from the river.
Anymore. Elise is all alone now, no matter what you do.
You know, she could pay it back to us by taking the gadget back that made Tipo Tipo. We could use her for that. Or she could just walk away defeated and we never see her again. I actually don't think that's true. I think we do see her again, although it might only be in side content.
We better try to find Jurgen. We need to talk to him about the wyverns.
Yeah, that might be a hard subject to broach as well here,
What's wrong, kid?
considering how that
Isla
just
said
played
there was
out.
nothing she could do to make it up to Elise. But did she actually try? Is there really nothing she can do?
Exactly.
Isla is the only one who can answer that question.
Also true. I mean, it'd be nice if Blue Mages didn't have to eat shit to get magic. Yeah, that's true. It's just one of those things that you just deal with in order to use it, you know? So, she looks real fucked up right now. I get it, but she has kind of screwed herself. She definitely did. And they didn't give us a good reason for why she had no choice to kidnap children, and that is also a very heinous act just by itself. So, what the fuck, Isla? Gambling troubles.
Hey, sounds like they allow wagering at the Shandu Coliseum. Want to give it a shot?
Leia really loves to gamble.
Count me out.
That's surprising. You seem like the type who would enjoy that sort of thing.
Gambling's a big thing in my hometown. I've seen it go wrong time and time again.
We still haven't talked about where your hometown is, even though at this point I feel like it should be obvious.
Shirts all start out saying that. It's the first rule of betting. If you're just goofing around, don't gamble. If you want to gamble, don't goof around.
Makes sense.
So, in other words...
Only gamble when you're willing to stake everything.
Exactly.
Little dramatic, don't you think?
If you really
I mean, it keeps your head out of Gamblers Anonymous, Leia.
Alvin sure got serious all of a sudden.
Maybe we should take his advice.
Yeah, let's skip the gambling.
As I say, he'll get more serious when you go into the Coliseum and you can do the solo fights. Alvin's acquaintance.
Maybe I should pay a quick visit.
A visit to where?
Oh, did you overhear that? It's nothing. Just an acquaintance who lives here is all.
Uh-huh. But what acquaintance could he possibly be talking about? Find out on the next episode of Tales of Xillia, the Stream Edition, which will be happening... What's today, Tuesday? On Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Sorry, I haven't looked at my schedule since I put it up because Puppy is high maintenance. In any case, yeah, we'll come back to it. I was going to go to the inn and do all that stuff, but we can use a little... Well, actually, we don't even need a little healing now that I look at it, but we'll go back to it in a little while, and we'll keep going. You play gacha games, it's the same deal. You lost everything gambling for a unit in FGO. People will pay a ton of money, not get what they want, and then bitch. I curse you, Mothman. Which one? Oh, you would hate me. I wonder why. Threw a 10 roll his way to test the waters, and then guess what I got? We'll just keep Leia out of the gacha games. I feel like that wouldn't really work out for her. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be on Thursday at... Did I say 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time? I meant 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I got to get used to that now, and by the time I get used to that, I'll have to start saying 7 instead. But yeah, it's at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Apologies. Got him and Bausith, copes and seethes. Oh no. Yeah, until then, everybody, take care and have a good one. Hopefully I'll also remember, because, oh, God, if I can't remember my own schedule, then I feel like, well, honestly, it might be about par for the course around here, considering I was late to my streams before. I'd just be doing it again. Let's try not to do that, though.